hello. Happy New Year's Eve. Welcome to Royal Sussex. Welcome, one and all. So, you all have been on for a while. Thank you very much, Lydia Washington, for being first. Kim Peaches, Beverly Jackson, Joya Moore, Vanessa Jones, and a host of friends and others. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and scroll down. Let's see here. Joan Garcia, good to see you. Rosa Roberts, Black Queen. Who else is here? Rick, Marvin Cotto. Oh, okay, didn't mean to do that. Um, okay, okay, very good. Let me see. I'm back over here. Yes. Val Rich is here. Carol Lunn. So, I um I have some fun things to look back on from the past year as we wait patiently 27 minutes to say Happy New Year to those people on the East Coast of these United States of America and Canada. And it's already New Year's in Brazil. I know there's a few people watching from Brazil. Brazil had New Year's 9 o'clock Central Time. So, um, yeah. Happy New Year's to everyone in Brazil. What? Going to bed, guys, kind of drunk. Happy New Year to the best people I know. Love you guys. Thank you so much, Rohini. Although this may be a good time to have Rohini on live, right? No, probably not. Oh, man. It would be so tempting, but that's okay. Who knows what would come out, right? So yeah, sleep it off, sleep it off. Rosa Roberts wants to say hi to a few people. So this has been an exciting year. Let me take my face off of here so you can see the entire thing. Harry and Meghan, Royal Sussex, New Year's Eve. Okay. Uh, hello, Helen. Thank you for being here. Carolyn Sowers. Ozell Dunlap, Susie, Mom, okay. Terry H. Joyce Anderson. Oh, Joan Garcia wants to say hi to a few people. Very good. Okay, so let me just go through a couple of these right quick. So, again, Happy New Year on behalf of all of the content creators in the Sussex Squad. Thank you all so much for your support throughout the last 12 months and, of course, the years before that. Very happy New Year to you, Baron, and all squaddies. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate that. So we'll probably be on for about 3.5 hours. Let's see. H Knight, thank you for 20 continuous months of membership. And if I actually had logged in and out again. So if there was anyone else who had one of those milestones before I came back on, thank you so much. Just in case I missed it. Let's see, not this drunk bear, and I am seeing three Harrys. uh, and of course, what has probably been a very trying year for these two. Oh, I remember. I know where this is from. She got on those cheap earrings from the Claire's boutique. Although they have some nice stuff at Claire's, I think that's where I got my ears pierced. But there's Kate with those dangly earrings that she was trying to impress people with her purchase from the high street, which, as far as I'm concerned, if she bought it, then it's a low street. But whatever they call it. Oh, Alita Portress, thank you so much for 17 months membership, and happy New Year's to you too. Okay, so it was 2023, and pretty soon it is going to be 2024. For you guys on the East Coast, it is going to be 2024 in just a matter of minutes. So we'll be hanging out for that to say Happy New Year to you. And okay, so a year ago, we were all thinking about Spare, waiting for Spare, which came out on what am I saying? January the 10th. That is when we had a chance. Oh, MR, this is going to be the last Cash App of 2023. And Black Queen, this is going to be the last super chat of 2023. Happy New Year, Baron and Squatties. Boundless blessings for the new year, you warriors of humanity. Well, thank you so much for being a super moderator, not just here, but on all the other channels. I think you have what? 3 channels, 4 channels where you're moderating. That is a lot of work, and it is hard work. And thank you so much for that. Because sometimes I know people forget, but the moderators are not just doing one channel, and sometimes you all are doing double duty. Because just in case we overlap, you're on more than one channel. We cannot thank you enough for what you do. If you guys could see some of those nasty comments that they have removed to avoid our, mental health running into that nonsense, you would know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it is definitely the Lord's work. So thank you and all the rest of the moderators. Okay, so thank you very much for that. And Spare, let me just refresh your tea. Do you all remember all of these interviews? It was back to back. I'm getting goosebumps. Why am I getting goosebumps when I think about this? But it was back to back Harry, Anderson Cooper, Tom Bradby, and of course, oh gosh, um, why am I not able to remember his name? Wait. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. Nobody help me. And of course, Stephen Colbert and football player. Oh man. Help me out, you guys. I can't think of his name. But gap in his teeth, football player. No, not Tom Bradby. The person of color here. What? No, it's not LL Cool J. Who said LL Cool J? Michael Strahan. Thank you. No, I'm just kidding. You're listening to LL Cool J. Joy Amore, thank you so much for what may be one of the last super chats, so super stickers for 2023. Let's see, yesterday was New Year's Day for half of the world. Now we're just waiting for the rest of the world to join us. Amen to that. Thank you, Dutch Me Not. That is so true. Our moderators are awesome. Darn right, Kim Harris. Absolutely. Awesome. Saving us from a lot of nonsense, believe me. So yes, there was those 4 big interviews that we witnessed Harry. Now, of course, go ahead and enter your favorite in the chat. I'm going to tell you what mine is by far, Stephen Colbert, followed by Anderson Cooper, and I'm just going to say it was a toss up. I'm going to go with Michael Strahan and then Tom Bradby. Although I'm not angry with Tom Bradby, Tom had a job to do, and he definitely couldn't go easy on Harry, considering people would talk. But, all I can say is Stephen Colbert was the absolute best. He was the best. Stephen Colbert is smart, witty, engaging. I mean, they all have their qualities, right? But Stephen Colbert just happens to be the best. Yulibi, thank you so much for the New Year's Eve super sticker, one of the very last super stickers for 2023. Thank you so much for that. Let me see. V Bram says, Baron, I am so proud of you and the squad. You are almost at 50,000 subscribers. The pushback by your channel and the entire squad in 2023 has been phenomenal. Well, thank you so much for that, V Bram. And thank you for 9 months membership. That is incredible. Thank you so much. And SM, I don't want to say your name, but thank you so much for the Cash App. And oh, by the way, someone sent a PayPal earlier today. Thank you for that if you're listening right now. Thank you very much. Let's see, Stephen Colbert interview. Let me see, who else says Stephen Colbert? Uh, yeah, please go ahead, enter the name of whoever you think gave the best out of the four. Wait a minute. I just noticed that this is a real sausage fest. Why are these all guys doing the interview? I just noticed that. This is a real sausage fest. Where are the ladies and their interviews? Brioni Gordon was the only lady to have given an interview or have been granted an interview by the Duke of Sussex. Elaine Parker, thank you so much for the super sticker, the last Elaine Parker super sticker of 2023. And Happy New Year's to you, Elaine Parker. As you guys know, Elaine Parker is in the United Kingdom. So don't forget to wish her a Happy New Year. Elaine stays up late or sometimes wakes up early so that she can moderate here on Royal Sussex. Greatly appreciate it. Let's see here. Deidre Mikey, thank you so much for being here. Joan Garcia, 24 months membership. Baron, I always look forward to the regular fun ride with you and fellow squatties. Thank you so much for that, Joan Garcia, and thank you for being a part of this community. I tell you, it's been since, what was it, May of 2021, and I still look forward to going on every day. I do. I still look forward to it. It never gets old to me. B. Martin, thank you for the super sticker. Happy New Year, Royal Sussex. Enjoy your enjoy your love. Enjoy love every podcast. Thank you so much. I thought you were going to say long. We're only going to be on for about 3.5 hours. It won't seem so long. That time is going to fly by. And of course, considering that we were just 3 hours yesterday, it's not too much of a stretch. So thank you again. And let's see here. So there's Brioni. Brioni Gordon is from the Telegraph, but don't hold that against her. I actually made a video based on that interview with Harry. So if you guys haven't seen it, there is an interview based on the conversation with Harry that I made not so long ago. I'd been meaning to do it for a long time. But anyway, if you don't want to read the article, you can just listen to it at your leisure. And do look for some of those articles in the videos, not the lives, but the videos. If you find yourself cleaning or driving or something like that, and you just need a distraction and you want to hear something about the Sussexes, do look for one of those videos. I am going to continue to do those in 2024, especially for articles that I think will be helpful or informative. So look forward to those. And again, thank you so much, you guys. I know I have complained about my food truck videos, but lately you all have actually been watching a lot of those edited videos, and I do appreciate it. So right here, exclusive, Duke of Sussex has revealed that he has enough material to write another book, having held back disclosures for which the King and the Prince of Wales would not ever forgive him if they were made public. So remember, Harry said out of, 416 pages, there was so much more that could have been said, but he didn't. As a matter of fact, they went back and took some things out of the book after the Queen died. So, um, yeah, so January the 10th is the 1 year anniversary of the best selling nonfiction book ever. Harlem Girl, I just watched the Charlotte, Queen Charlotte. It was so good. I loved it. I found myself in tears doing parts of it. Um, what an enduring love story they had. Very, very good movie. Well, actually, it's a miniseries on the oh, is it Netflix, right? Yeah. So if you guys haven't seen it, make sure you do. It was very good. Um, I don't know how Shonda Rhimes does it, but it's incredible the way she can drag something out, and I'm just like, oh, please get to it, and then all of a sudden it's on you, it's on top of you, and you're just like gasping for air because the storyline is so good. So anyway, love your profile pic and thank you for being here tonight. So I could do a second book. There's enough for a second book. Prince Harry says he something memoir and is that cut? What? Let me pull that down and see what it says. Cut his memoir in half. Could you imagine 800 pages? 800 pages. But you know what? I'm glad that he's doing it like that. If they are feeling a little froggish and they want to jump on you, then I say put the rest of it out there. Stevie Rose, thank you so much for being here. Perhaps that is one of the reasons the names were revealed to get that part out of the way. But then again, Harry and Meghan refused to put it out there. Thank you so much for your comment. That is something to consider. Okay, so, and let's recall that strut into the, what is it, the Ed Sullivan Theater? Is that the one they went to? Um, that was the only time I think Harry left California for an interview was just to go to Stephen Colbert. You guys, it was not a traditional book tour. It was simply an interview for the book, but a traditional book tour would have taken you to shopping malls, bookstores across the country, universities, and etc. And none of that stuff happened. So whatever they say, it was not a traditional book tour. Joy Morse says, Baron, I enjoyed Queen Charlotte too. It was good. I loved it. I really did loved it. I don't know what took me so long to watch it, but I'm glad I did. Okay. And Sarah Vine, who I say looks hauntingly familiar. I have never seen Sarah Vine and Harvey Firestein in the same room at the same time. The only thing is they sound a little different. Sarah Vine sounds very snooty and posh, but Harvey Firestein sounds like a truck driver. So Prince Harry's portrait of Camilla, the villain, bears no resemblance to the earthy, authentic, and engaging lady I've got to know. Shouldn't it be gotten to know? Or what anyway? Excuse me. Maybe I shouldn't do that Harvey Firestein voice. But I still say Sarah Vine and Harvey Firestein could be twins. If they didn't come from a split egg, I don't know who. They seem like they occupied the same body part of, you know what I'm trying to say. I don't want to say the word, but it seems like they were in that same dark place at the same time. But I mean, look. Can you tell them apart? Can you tell them apart? Harvey Firestein or, of course, Sarah Vine. It's very difficult. Um, when the only sound on the empty street is the heavy tread of the heavy feet that belongs to a lonesome cop, I open shop. Okay, no, I'm not going to sing Love for Sale like Harvey Firestein this year. I haven't done that in a long time, and I probably shouldn't because it hurts my voice. When the no, okay, I'm not going to do it. Anyway, so Sarah Vine. So where is Megan? She's usually grafted to Harry's side. You guys, you know, you know, um, when that book came out, you guys remember how they were making this big fuss about Harry going it alone, as if anybody, and you someone just pointed out the other day, Michelle didn't go with Barack, and he didn't go with Michelle when they did their book tours. But of course, they like to change the rules when it has to do with Harry and Meghan. Just like they changed the protocols, they want to change the traditions for everything when it has to do with the Sussexes. And of course, I do you guys remember this? That little meme that I made? I don't know what it is about Sarah Vine with that no neck that reminds me of. Anyway, she was walking through Buckingham Palace for something, and she reminded me of Esther Rose just as she smashed that punch bowl. She reminded me of Esther Rose smashing that punch bowl. I don't know why, but damn, damn, damn. Now, you probably forgot about this, but let us not forget that People magazine treated us to a bunch of photos of Prince Harry. I remember when these photos dropped, and these are absolutely gorgeous photos of the Ginger Avenger. Y'all remember that? People magazine? It's so much happened with the Sussexes in 2023. This seemed like it was 5 years ago, but this was just last January. When that book dropped, all kind of things were happening. Let's see, I think even opening your own door was a problem, if I remember correctly. Yes, Megan opening and closing doors seems so alien. Oh, is Jacqueline Squash here? Is Jacqueline Squash the official um, chaplain of Royal Sussex? Thank you so much for being here, Jacqueline. It is an honor as usual, as it has been for the past couple years. Thank you, as always, for being here. And of course, there is Stephen Colbert. You guys go back and watch this interview. I was watching it today. Look at the backstage, look at the soldiers. If I recall, most of the people in the audience were veterans. Look at those soldiers standing up on their feet. This was this was probably one of the this is like having the president, right? It was the same kind of energy that Barack Obama had when he went on Stephen Colbert. I mean, just the energy in the room was incredible. And Harry was so lively and funny and witty, and there's a lot of people who got to know Harry for the first time that day. And I will forever be appreciative to Stephen Colbert for that. I will always appreciate Stephen Colbert for giving Harry uh, his opportunity to shine on national television. And by the way, that was the biggest, I'm sorry, that was the best rated Stephen Colbert show for 2 years. Don't forget that. That was the best rated Stephen Colbert show for 2 years, or late show, if you will. So just reminding you guys that that show um, was a big deal for Stephen Colbert, as it was for Harry. So, yeah, nothing but love for Stephen. and the great work that he did. I'm going to see if I can play just a little portion of that if I can. Let me see here. Oh, and let me see. I'm watching. Oh, we got 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes, you guys, for the East Coast countdown. We got 3 minutes for East Coast countdown. I'm watching the clock. I'm watching the clock. I am watching the clock. Why do I feel so sentimental tonight? I am feeling super, super sentimental tonight. I don't know why. Um, but I am. Yeah, well, it's New Year's. Of course I'm feeling sentimental. Okay. Oh, Joan Garcia, thank you so much. And Happy New Year to you in the next 2 minutes. Baron, I remember that first super chat to you was exactly 2 years ago today. Wow. So here's another few years and your channel growing. Here's to another few years in your channel growing. I'm sorry. And am I your last super chat for New Year's Eve? Let me calm down. I'm getting too excited. Love you, Baron. Thank you so much, Joan Garcia. Love you. And thank you so much for being so supportive to Royal Sussex. So I guess we're going to have to do an Ivy to celebrate. Yeah, let's go with Ivy. Ivy is always good for the celebration. Oh, let's see. Nissagate, thank you so much for the super sticker. And of course, that may be the last super chat and super sticker of 2023 for Royal Sussex. We're almost there. We're almost there. Let me get the video. Let me get the video. I got to get the video. Oh no, what am I doing here? I got to calm down. What am I doing? Okay, calm down, calm down. Video file. Okay, movie. Hello, Ivy here. Bye for now. Bye from Ivy. Bye. Okay, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm a little early. 1. Okay, what the heck? Happy New Year. Hello, Ivy here. Hello, Ivy. Girl, the Duchess of Sussex won. Meet me at the Royal Sussex party. Nelly's gonna be there. All right, Ivy out. You know what? I have not come down from my high yet. As you know, All right. Happy New Year. New York, North and South Carolina, Florida, Boston. Does that include Washington, D.C.? Anyway, Happy New Year to you all. And thank you so much for being here tonight with us among friends on Royal Sussex. Rick, thank you so much for the super sticker. And thank you so much for being here tonight. Happy New Year to you. And of course, Happy New Year to your family and friends that are family. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Miss S. Okay, very cool. Now, let me get a little sound from brother Stephen Colbert. Let's see. Just a little sound.
Our honor. Having children helps us remember those that we've lost. Do you see your mother or your grandparents in any of your children?
Definitely my mum. The ginger gene is a strong one.
Look at that. Both of them.
The Spencer gene is very, very strong. I actually really genuinely thought at the beginning of my relationship that should this go the distance and then we have kids, that there's no way the ginger gene will stand up to my wife's genes, but I was wrong.
What do you guys do at home? Like what's fun? Do you guys binge? You guys binge shows?
Binge?
Yeah. Binge TV shows?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You've watched The Crown, right? You've got to have watched some of The Crown, right?
People love it. Yes, I have actually watched The Crown.
Oh, yeah. Well, the recent stuff or the older stuff?
The older stuff and the more recent stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was just a little soundbite from the interview with Stephen Colbert. I'm telling you guys, Harry was magnificent on that show. Now, oh, and there is the standing ovation. Remember that? That was when the crowd gave him the standing ovation. And let me see. One more. I'm going to do just one more little soundbite from Stephen Colbert, if you don't mind. Okay, Harry's okay, this right here.
Hey everybody, right there, we have the author of the new bestseller, Spare. I'm here with Prince Harry. Harry, I believe you said I could call you Harry.
I actually said you can call me whatever you want.
Okay, well, obviously, because we're such dear friends. Now that I have read your book, I feel like we know each other very well. And we had a wonderful interview the other night that everyone acclaimed as groundbreaking. But the thing is that even after reading 400 pages of your book, there's only so much you can fit into 400 pages. And I feel like I don't know you as well as I'd like to. My team up there in the Late Show labs have come up with 15.
You have a lab here?
Oh, yes.
That explains a lot.
Yes. I'll hook you up. Now, my team has come up with 15 questions that are scientifically calculated to plumb the depths of anyone, to reveal their soul to the world, as good as your book is, and it is. This is really going to open you up to the world. Are you prepared to be known by the world after you answer what history will call the Colbert Questionnaire?
No, but let's do it.
Great man. Harry, what is the best sandwich?
I would say a cheese and ham toasty with Dijon mustard.
Well, I messed that up. But that's okay. It was a little longer than I wanted anyway. I was trying to get to the thing where he mentioned those 5 things. But anyway, I already showed it to you. I'm not going to stay with that. Then I'm going to continue because that was almost 10 minutes long. V. Bram, thank you so much for the super sticker. And thank you for being a member of Royal Sussex. Okay, let's move on then, you guys. So remember, those 5 things Harry mentioned was freedom, happiness, clarity, space, and love. Those are the 5 things that was the most important thing to Harry when he spoke to Stephen Colbert that night. So if you want to remember those things, go ahead and take a screenshot before we move on. Hey, Anastasia, freedom, happiness, clarity, space, and love. Those were the 5 things that meant the most to Harry when he was speaking to Stephen Colbert on the show. All right, so Prince Harry's memoir hits best-selling chart, and it's not even out yet. And there on the right side, you can see some of the things that was said about Prince William's notorious anger. And of course, this illustration, I don't know who made this. I forgot I even had it, but oh yeah, please do hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe so we can get over 49,000 subscribers tonight. We're just about 40 away from 49,000, so please do subscribe. But yeah, that is an illustration of that heartless, cruel bully, William. And of course, sadly, that was a little of the evidence that we didn't know exists, but there you have it. And even anyway, William's notorious for his tempers, so I won't go into that. but he physically attacked Harry, and I'm glad Harry told everybody about it. And here, there is those mysterious plasters on Kate's fingers for whatever, or hands for whatever reason. And who could forget when we found out that just like father, like son, um, William threatened his school chums, and so did his eldest son. Something is going on in that household. And then, of course, remember, we got one. We got one. Um, remember this? Donatella Limon, who likes to dress up like Meghan Markle for Halloween. Remember, Donatella Limon was saying that Harry shouldn't air his dirty laundry. And not only does Donatella have one book, Donatella has two books. Yes, Donatella Limon had the audacity to say what Harry could. Why is it everybody can talk about their lives except for Prince Harry? Why is that? By the way, Happy New Year's, East Coast people. If you just joined us, Happy New Year. And of course, Happy New Year and prosperity for you and your family. Also, don't forget Uncle Scar. Not long after Live to Lead came out, then of course, everybody who was loosely associated with Nelson Mandela, who seems to have about 500 grandchildren. This is yet another one who seemed to try to get the most out of his name by allowing people to possibly pay him to say nasty things about the Sussexes. Now, you guys, when I go through my receipts, sometimes I find stuff I didn't even know I had. Do you guys see this? This was the 2022 comparison. You know, the tabloids, if nothing else, they're consistent. I'm sure that you all don't remember this, but Kate's most expensive fashion year, Princess of Wales wore a record 176,664 pounds worth of new clothes in 2022. I forgot I even had this on the same slide. And also, it seems like the very next day, they had to do one about Meghan, just like they did this year. Duchess, and this is from the end of December last year. Duchess Hollywood, there they go with that offensive term again. Isn't that what they just said? You guys, this is why I keep receipts. This is why I keep those receipts. Now let's find the one from yesterday. Let's find the one from yesterday. Let me see here. On the 31st of December, nope, 30th. Let's find the one from yesterday and see how much alike they appear. Let's find the one from yesterday and see how much alike they may appear. Is this it? No. How about that? How about that? Sometimes you don't even know the receipts you have until you go looking for something else. And wham, bam, there it was. I found this. Huh. I'll wait for it. I am closing in on it. We'll compare it to yesterday's. Nope. Okay, I think it was 2 days ago. I did talk about it yesterday, but it was 2 days ago. So let me go back one more. The 29th. There we go. I could not believe. Look at this. Meghan's Hollywood wardrobe, Duchess of Success, was seen in new clothes worth more than 86,000 pounds. Now look at this one. Duchess Hollywood, value of Meghan's wardrobe. Again, let's compare this one to this one. The price hasn't changed very much, has it? But now let's take a look at Kate's, 162,000 pounds compared to 176,000 pounds. I'm not even sure what this means, except this obsession with, and of course, when they mention Meghan's wardrobe, they always are doing the most to make Meghan sound, um, I guess, what do you call it? What is the word I'm looking for? Entitled. They're trying to make her look more entitled. How about that? Even the language is the same. Nasty for no reason whatsoever. Oh, thank you so much, Acelia E. Nelson. Okay, let's move on. So, oh, why did I do that? Quit. There we go. Kate Middleton's wardrobe cost the taxpayers £176,000 compared to Meghan's. So, yeah, I'm just so surprised I even had that slide. And you know what else happened this past year? Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, asked, "Can you taste the smell by smelling it?" Can you taste the smell by smelling it? Inquiring minds want to know, can you test the smell? Can you test the smell by smelling it? For some reason, I don't think they'll ever put this in The Crown. And also, because of Harry's book, it also spawned several books like Kate Middleton, Royal Cosplay. Let me see here. It says, "It's a hot mess of accuracy." The Commonwealth Gazette. Oh, yeah, that was one of the reviews. It's a hot mess of accuracy. And that review came from the Commonwealth Gazette. And then, of course, A Princely Bore, The Making of a Royal Mess, and Kate Middleton's Keen. Now, I have to thank, oh gosh, what's his name? Black. What is his name? Something Black. Oh, Stephen Black. Stephen Black actually created these. So very cool. Thank you so much, Stephen Black, if you're watching tonight. And of course, there is the Camilla by Angela Levin. And of course, Country Life, HRH, the Duchess of Sussex. I'm sorry, what am I saying? The Duchess of Cornwall, guest editor. I thought royals didn't guest edit magazines. Celebrities guest better than the Veen, right? Isn't that what Dan Wooten said? Royals don't guest edit magazines. Celebrities guest edit magazines. He was so furious he couldn't even get the words out right. Royals don't get anything. Celebrity did it better than thing. Oh man, what a year of hypocrisy. Yes, I think that cover is a great likeness of the Duchess of Cornwall, now the Queen Consort or Queen Cohort. I think it's a great likeness of her. They really managed to capture her essence. Yeah, they managed to catch her. I mean, from here, she looks like a apex predator raptor. So I can imagine up close and personal. Yes, Joan Garcia, he went back. He went back. But he promises that he's going to return for the new year. So just like a recurring illness, he'll be back. Let me see here.
Thomas, I wanted to ask you about these vile individuals who refer to themselves as the Sussex Squad.
So I come to my dad's house and start going through it, and I look on YouTube, and my God, I see the Sussex Squad and the Royal Sussex page on YouTube and the things they post, and that's where I found that disgusting video making fun of my father just because he's going to the Jubilee. I mean, and if you look on the Royal Sussex page on YouTube, you're going to see exactly whose it is. It's definitely Meghan Markle. And if it's not her personally, she's definitely paying somebody to do it.
Royals don't guess da-da-da-da-deen. Let me see. Carolita Simone, thank you for the super sticker. And, Golfing Mom 68. Thank you so much for the super duper super sticker. And thank you for being a member of Royal Sussex. Happy New Year, Baron, and all squatties from around the world. The Stephen Colbert interview was my favorite. Yes, Stephen Colbert. I hope that they will do it again very soon. And unfortunately, some of the stuff that the Sussexes were doing could not be promoted. I think they could not promote the Heart of Invictus because of the strike, if I'm correct. So let's hope that that doesn't happen again, because this year coming up is going to be so important to the Sussexes, especially with the book that they optioned. So I am looking forward to great things from the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Harry and Meghan. It's going to be a fantastic year, and I am looking forward to it. So thank you so much, Golfing Mom, for the super sticker, and thanks for being a member of Royal Sussex, and Happy New Year to you. Okay, so you guys, I am going to move on here. I'm going to try to get through these things kind of fast because I think I grabbed too many slides. So Harry said, how is it that everybody gets to write a book about me, or at least that's what the squatties have been saying, but yet nobody wants to hear him write about himself? Look at all these books about the Sussexes, and how many books have they written? 2, and only one of them is actually about those things like that. The other one is, of course, a children's book about the relationship, observing the relationship between father and son on a bench. But otherwise, they haven't told this story. The closest we have come, of course, was the docuseries, which crashed the Netflix, if you all remember. And also, it was the best, what is it, the highest views, best rated, whatever, on Netflix in terms of a documentary. So everything they do seems to be a winner. So again, let's hope that this year is even more impressive than the last. And of course, the Sussexes' big splurge. Just wanted to show you a little comparison. Harry and Meghan's Archewell Foundation raised $13 million and donated $3 million, helping to procure 12.6 million pandemic vaccine, rescue 7,500 from Afghanistan, and build a playground in Uvalde. Now compare that to the headlines of this year, where they tried to convince people that the Sussexes Foundation hasn't been successful. They haven't raised as much money as they did last year. They started that foundation during the height of a global pandemic. They started over their lives during the height of a global pandemic. They purchased a home. They had a second child. A lot of things happened during the pandemic. They are right on track. And I refuse to listen to the negativity of those derangers and, of course, those so-called royal experts. VS Speaks Royally, thank you so much for being here tonight. And thank you for being such a strong member of the Sussex Squad community. Every day you are out there on those Sussex streets fighting for our faith. So thank you so much for that. And as always, thank you for being here on Royal Sussex. And of course, the Duke and Duchess have never cited privacy as a reason for stepping back. This distorted narrative was intended to trap the couple into silence. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex's global press secretary. So they put that out last year just so that it was official, to make sure that everybody understood. And as you notice, they don't say that as much anymore. Ever since that press release, they have kind of backed away from that. But during the first year or so of their leaving the Narnia, that was one of their favorite talking points against the Sussexes, but it doesn't seem to happen as much. And thank goodness for that. It was just a distraction. Also, let me show you another. I'm showing you some comparisons from the start of the year to the end of the year. Here's another one. You see that? Haskell's Tips for Success. Haskell was actually on Good Morning Britain last January saying some nice things about Harry and his right to speak in his own voice about his own life and writing a book about himself. Now, of course, since he's so close to Mike Tyndall and that podcast, what does he say? Prince Harry's close friend makes savage claim of, let me pull that down so I can see it, of one key change since he married Meghan. Of course, that is, he's not as much fun anymore. The comment was made by a loyal friend of the Duke of Sussex. Doesn't that sound odd? The loyal friend who defended his memoir, Spare. You see that? He started off the year on the right note and ended the year saying something stupid. Wasn't he going through like a divorce case or something like that? Anyway, see how they turn on you. See how they turn on you. Diane Hawkins says, by the way, Harry stayed winning down at the courthouse in 2023. Amen to that. And of course, I do have a couple slides coming up for that. 16 bathrooms at Montecito Manor. Cute. Two cute, naturally redheaded kids. Absolutely. Okay. And of course, over on Salt Island, there is one exceptionally cruel person who is exceptionally incandescent with rage, who was obviously reading Spare and incandescent, so much so that he almost fried himself. And that, of course, is William the Horrible. He he was exceptionally angry and exceptionally cruel to Harry all these years. So he is, well, anyway, I can't fit another egg in there, but hell with him. So right now he's probably straddling a wall over at Amber Hall or whichever of the 4 homes he's in. Hey, B10 pal, Happy New Year to you. And of course, yes, a villain. And another episode of cosplay. This was one of my favorites from 2023. Reach out and touch somebody black and make sure all the cameras see that. Reach out and touch somebody black and make sure every camera sees that. Yes, of course, you have to reach out and touch someone black. And check it out. It wouldn't be Kate cosplaying if she didn't have a binder. Now, of course, the binder is empty, but the important thing is she has a prop. Actually, she has 2 props. She has a binder and she has a pen that is so new that you're going to have to really work to get the ink to flowing because she's never used it before. And of course, her breadth of knowledge and understanding is unremarkable. But then again, that's our Kate Middleton, right? And notice the head listing to one side. Anytime she's confused about something, her head begins to list to one side. And of course, the hyena grin. It wouldn't be Kate without grinning like a hyena. Hey, Ethan's husband. And of course, to close out the cosplay, she has to reference the Last Supper. Notice how she is at the very center, the focal point. She wants to make sure that all eyes are on her, and more importantly, leave a space so the camera can be on her. Yes, as usual, Kate is even cosplaying the big JC. So I'm not surprised. Oh, Maureen, thank you so much for the super, 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 super sticker. Happy New Year, Baron. Wishing you all the best in 2024. Thank you so much for that. And Maureen, thank you for being a member of Royal Sussex. Deeply, deeply honored as per usual. Thank you. And Happy New Year to you. And thank you for what will likely be one of the last super chats of 2023, which, by the way, I am watching the clock. We have about 32 minutes for the countdown. So if you guys have not subscribed or liked, make sure you do that, especially if you're watching on a television. Find your electronic device like your cell phone, your mobile phone, or your tablet and go and subscribe. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, Nubian Queen says Happy New Year to all squaddies. And not forget Baron Royal Sussex, my love and respect, etc. to you all. Baron, I am still around. Thank you so much, Nubian Queen. And thank you so much for the super chat. And as always, thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Happy New Year to you and your family and friends that are family. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Okay, let me see. Two are Black British squaddies that have brains. What is wrong with our people over on that island? Well, you know, sometimes you get trapped when the royals are coming. You don't want to be that person, and you get trapped, and you have to interact with them. So they kind of force it upon people that you know they don't give people much warning before they show up. They just kind of crash on the scene, I believe. So they don't give them much warning. Let me see. Baron, no need to watch cartoons on TV. That bunch of British crazies look like cartoon characters. Oh, there's a couple of them that I have compared to Hanna-Barbera. And take a look. After the book Spare, look who could not stop touching people. Kate went on a hugging spree. Black, white, Asian, it didn't matter. She was touching everybody, hugging people, caressing people, touching people. You could see the People magazine of February said, Kate and William under pressure. Oh, they were about to blow their top because of Spare. And just as I was talking about how they tend to trap us, let us not forget this poor lady who found herself with nowhere to run. They said, come on down here, girl. We're going to have a luncheon and yeah, you're going to love it. Now, this poor lady had no idea what she was in for. She goes down there. She didn't even get her hair did that day. She went down there thinking that she's going to have a quiet, discreet luncheon. And next thing you know, she found herself trapped next to the Queen consort. How unfortunate.
Yeah. Yes.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming.
There you are. So you're the only mountain here?
Yeah, I am.
Yes. Brave mountain. So how long? So how long?
You know, it's her eyes that get me every time. Well, take a look at her. I mean, she is furious. Whoever set her up, whoever set her up, I feel sorry for them.
So how long? So how long?
Whoever set that poor lady up, I feel sorry for them because somebody got cussed out that day. Look at her reaching all over her and everything. You see how she leaned away? Where's the body language experts? Where are the body language experts? That poor woman, trapped. Oh, that poor woman. Look at her. She's disgusted. Trapped next to Camilla. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I know. I feel so sorry for her. And she's trying to smile and be polite and everything. But could you imagine that? You go to a little luncheon. You didn't even bother to get your hair done. You thought it was just going to be a little visit and everything. And next thing you know, here comes the Queen cohort. Now, one of the things, Lydia Washington, you still have not been able to explain this to me. Perpetual Steam Stiller, Jennifer Lewis, isn't done bearing her soul. I hope that's all she's bearing. But I don't know why she could not keep her feet on the floor. Every time you turn around, that leg goes up. I just... we talked about this before, I know, but if there's anything from 2023 that is, I guess, etched in my mind, it is this scene right here and here and here and here and here and here. Every time she says hi, that leg goes up. Now, can someone explain? Can somebody explain that to me? I'm still trying to understand. Is that like, is that part of going through the change? You know, some people are, what is it? Some ladies grow a beard, some ladies get a little mustache, and then some ladies kick their legs up in the air. I guess that's part of the change. maybe that's part of the change. Or maybe that helps with hot flashes, right? Maybe that helps with the hot flashes. I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe that helps to dissipate the heat, right? You know how they say elephant ears helps to regulate their body temperature? Well, maybe this helps with the... Maybe this helps with the hot flashes. One really can't be sure, you know? But yeah, I think this is to help bring down the body temperature. Well, you know, just looking at it, I can feel something pop, you know? Because me getting out of a seated position, I can hear bones popping. I could imagine what would happen if I ever tried to do that. So, but yeah, anyway, that was one of the things from 2023 that I cannot unsee. I close my eyes, I still see it. I'm trying to sleep at night, I see it. I'm driving down the street, I can still see it. Every time I could glance at a bus stop, and I'm just assuming that the lady on the bus stop is going to kick her leg up. So it's left a lasting what you call it effect on me. It has a lingering effect. And then, of course, there was that bizarre situation where Charles III decided to go over to Germany looking like Grandpa from the Monsters. I still haven't an explanation for that. But for some reason, Charles III the newly crowned King of England, decided to go and impress the people of Germany by looking like some old movie character from one of those old horror movies. Either that or the Penguin from Batman. I'm going to go with Grandpa. And then too, the other strange thing is, ever since the coronation, he decided to use that strawberry lip gloss or cherry lip gloss. I can't figure out. Oh, so this is two things I cannot figure out. Why can't Jennifer Lewis keep both of her feet on the floor? And why does the new King of England wear cherry lip gloss? What is he, a teenage girl? I thought only teenage girls wore cherry lip gloss. YM Droid says, those are the eyes of someone downwind from some stank dinosaur breath who can feel her nostrils burning when she cuts her. Are you speaking of Camilla sitting next to that poor lady? That poor lady that's stuck next to Camilla. Let me see, where is she? This poor lady. Oh man. Woo. I'm telling you, look at how she's shaking her head like, no, nope, nope, nope. Oh, when I get out of here, nope, nope, not today, Satan. But yeah, so thank you so much, YM Droid. Now, one of my other favorite things about the trip to Germany, take a look at that bottom center photo. Do you see that? They were trolling the royal couple. One of the office buildings nearby, they propped up a cardboard cutout of Harry and Meghan. But that wasn't the only one. There was also a cardboard cutout of the Queen, but I couldn't fit it on this slide. Could you imagine how embarrassing it must have been to have been reminded of your son and daughter-in-law while you're on a state visit? I have to tell you, some of those Germans, you don't always think German people have the greatest sense of humor, but I thought it was hilarious. And the other thing that I want to remind you guys, remember Oldfeld, the guy who used to design for Princess Diana, Camilla was just dying to have him design a dress for her. So why did he send her to Germany looking like she's covered in barbed wire? And given the history of Germany and the Second World War, is it really appropriate to wear barbed wire? Now, as far as I'm concerned, it seems it seems to me like he was like trying to trying to send a message to the world that he is not pleased that he was coerced into designing for her. So he sent her all the way to Germany wearing that dress covered in barbed wire. That is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. It's offensive. It's offensive to an entire nation of people. And I think it's also a bit of a slight about the history of the Second World War. So anyway, if you don't understand that reference, I can't explain it right now, but I think it is rather dodgy looking. B. Martin, why Baron the Monsters? The New Year's warning, please. And cherry lip gloss to boot. And of course, not my Well, most of the signs said "Not my king," but Cloud Nugget actually was able to spot some that referenced, you know, "Not my horse." So that was pretty cool. I promise you, I did not see that the first time around or the second time around. But thank you for spotting that, Cloud Nugget. Cloud Nugget hasn't been on the oh gosh, what do you call it? The Twitter or the X that much lately. So Cloud Nugget, if you're watching, we miss you and we thank you for the many laughs that you have given us the past year with your amazing, cool memes and such. Okay. And oh, you know what I'm looking for? Oh, okay. I know what I'm looking for. I got to share this with you guys. I got to share this. Give me 1 second. Got to share this one. This was like some of my favorite shade from 2023. Okay. You know, I got to show the lady from the islands before it's midnight because she's the way she said it's 2023. Okay. We have to, we just have to play that before midnight. Okay. It's 2023. Okay. And we don't need, oh, I can't remember what she said, but it was funny. Okay, let me see here. I know I got it. I know I got it. And Lydia, you know what I'm looking for. What was your favorite letter? Was it M? I'm looking for the letter M. Letter M seemed to cast the greatest shadow that particular day. That's who I'm looking for is letter M. That day that they crashed the Buckingham Palace. That was fun. That was a bold move if I've ever seen one. The Not My King people decided to take the fight, to take the struggle to the palace. Let me see. Oh my goodness, I don't see it. Oh no. M is for Mary, where Mary you see. O is for golly, oh golly, oh gee. Okay. Okay, I'll find it. Let me see. Not my king. Buckingham Palace. Yeah. Oh my. Okay. Oh, okay. I hope I don't get in trouble with the sponsors for this, but I have to say that's one of those other things that has been etched into my memory, as you will see. So earlier this year, they decided that they would take the fight to Buckingham Palace. And as you can see there, not my king, right? Well, you know, they say not all men are created equal. As evident, that's all I can say is as evident. Because for such a scrappy looking little guy, he sure seems to cast a shadow on the event, doesn't he? Which is probably why T won't get away from him. It seemed like T is stuck to him like glue. Get back over there, T, and stop being weird. T act like he just got out of prison, don't he? Get away from him, T. uh, maybe that's a wallet, right? Maybe that's a wallet. Anyway, I I I mean, it's like one of those old paintings. It just, you know how the eyes on the painting seem to follow you around the room. It just seems to follow you around the room. Right? Yeah. Leg says, well, all let me see. I'm sorry. We all know why Chuck couldn't keep those corgis. Only one person can be top dog. The horses were given away too. He did get rid of the horses. That's true. We know that every horse has its day. I thought it was every dog. Okay, but every horse has his day, and she doesn't like competition. Best in show. Yes, at the Westminster Kennel Club. Well, of course, Westminster, the Westminster Kennel Club. That is how they judge the contest. There's the best of every category, and then of course it always comes down to best in show. And remember, the competition is rough. The competition is rough. Uh, you all, my face is hurting. I gotta stop. Thank you so much, Legs, for the super chat. And thank you for your very cool and consistently fun comments, informative comments, and so on. Thank you so much. Okay. And I am going to do that. And anyway, are we done with the alphabets? Are we done with the alphabets? Or do you want to keep the bits and get rid of the alpha? I'm just asking for a friend. Let me see. Rosalie Lindsay says, "Hi, Baron. Just woke up. Wish you all best wishes, love, and happy New Year. Love your podcast yesterday. We'll watch later. Love the lady from the islands. Just having a few more hours sleep." Thank you so much, Rosalie Lindsay, and thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Oh, I'm getting some New Year's greetings on my messenger. Thank you very much. B. Martin, thank you for the super chat. Don't show me no more. Okay, let me see here. Where did I leave off? All right, let me take that away. Oh, that's not what I needed to do. Oh, do you guys remember how was it Fred and Gladys were going to avoid being egged or attacked when they went to Paris for the state visit? Excuse me. They were going to disguise themselves as garbage collectors because you could see on the right side that actually did happen. They were on their way to the Royal Variety in 2010. And you know how aristocrats, the blue bloods, always thinks they know everything, right? They tried to tell Charles maybe we should go another direction, but Charles wasn't listening. And this is what happened. They attacked the state Bentley. As a matter of fact, one of the windows were broken. And as you can see, Camilla was so upset, she almost laid an egg. She did. She almost laid an egg. That's how upset she was. She was in that back seat and she like, "Buck, buck, 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 Charles, Charles," just like the silky chicken she is. "Buck, buck, 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 Charles, Charles," and eggs popped out. "Buck, buck, 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 Charles, Charles." "Buck, buck, 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 Charles." And then, of course, after all of that chirping and stuff, then eventually, Well, you know what happened next, don't you? She really let out one of those. Yep. She really let out some sounds at that point. Okay. And you guys, one of my favorite things from 2023 was Ninja Harry. Do you guys remember Harry the Ninja? The way Harry showed up at court disguised as a passenger in a black cab? Now, you have to admit that was clever. Harry and his team showed up in a black cab. Bet you forgot about that, didn't you? And there was Harry. Prince Harry breaks with royal tradition in super skinny tie. On a surprise trip to the High Court came an even more shocking fashion statement as they sweep Paris Fashion Week catwalks. The royal makes his case in a micro tie. And of course, let me see. There we go. And of course, the Dior shirt. There he is with his Dior shirt. And Harry, being the supermodel that he is, actually kind of had the jacket open just so. And as he adjusts his tie, you can see how his finger inadvertently pointed to the Dior. On his Dior sews the little, well, they embroider the shirts further down with the B symbol. So that was very cool. Prince Harry wearing his Dior. And Annie Bennett, thank you so much for being a member, and thank you for one of the last super stickers of 2023. Oh, you guys, it's almost midnight. It's almost midnight for us. It's almost midnight for us at Central Time. Wow, the time is going by so fast. Thank you, Annie Bennett. I almost missed it. I'm sitting here just talking. Well, I talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Let me see. Love Ninja Harry popping in to give beatdown to UK media in court. He's looking so fine. Dior was pleased to let the world know he was wearing their quality brand. Harry stays winning. Absolutely, he does. He is a winner. All right. Okay. I'm going to go on to the next slide. And of course, there were a few squaddies that were there to support. Sussex Squad News reporting live from the courthouse. Do I have that video? Let me see if I have that video. Harry at the courthouse. Let me see. I thought that was so sweet of those ladies to wait outside there to support Harry. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Oh, by the way, you guys, I have an appointment scheduled for Tuesday so that I can take the old computer. So at the very least, I can get my files off of that computer that I need. But at best, hopefully they can fix it and I can use it. And hopefully they can fix it while I'm there, because the reason why I have put it off is that getting an Apple fixed, you gotta go through some changes. That's a lot for them to try to sell you another computer, but I just want my information off of it. That's it. That's all I want is my information. Huh. Do I have that one? Let me see. Nope, that's not it. I still have a bunch of stuff on here, but it's just, I got so much. Do you guys know I have over almost 600 lives that I've done on YouTube. Almost 600. There's a lot. And of course, as always, I'm wondering, what in the world have I been talking about for like a billion hours? Oh, well, I don't see it. And the sad thing is I kind of forgot what I was looking for. I kind of forgot. Oh, I was looking for Harry outside the court, right? Yes. No bueno. Oh, yeah. Can't show that one. Okay. Anyway, I will continue. Let me see. Oh, thank you. You know what? You know I lost track, don't you? You know I lost track. I sure did. I'm okay. Thank you so much. Audrey Teschner, thank you so much for the super sticker. Audrey Teschner, this is going to be the last super sticker of 2023 for me. You have the last super sticker of 2023. How is that? Okay, so we got 2 minutes. Let me see. I got Ivy ready. No, you know what? Not Ivy. How about the lady from the island, right? We got to do the lady from the island. And I am from the island. And we don't. Okay. Let me calm down so I can find it. I'm getting too excited. Oh. I know. There it is. Okay. We're going to do the lady from the island. Oh, I hear gunshots ringing. Oh, man. I'm excited. It is almost. It's almost 2024, you guys. Educate you too. You have the last super sticker of 2023. Thank you so much. Educate you too. Okay, so for 2020, Phyllis Johnson, you have the last super sticker for 2023. And you also are the last member of Royal Sussex for 2023. And let me get the island lady ready. Let me get her ready. Because I had it ready, then I just Legs, last super chat of 2023. All right. Okay, lady from the island. Where is the lady from the island? Okay.
And I love Prince Harry, and Prince Harry should be king. He should be king. Prince Harry, not William. William and all of them in there, Camilla is the wicked witch of the devil himself, because she is part of why Princess Diana is not here. I do not like them. I am from the islands, and we don't need them in the Caribbean. Get lost. Demolish the monarchy. This is 2023, okay? And I will support Harry 100%. I do feel for him. Yes, I do. And everything in the book is the truth. And Charles is the monster, not Harry. Harry is no monster, not Meghan. He's bringing the story out right now. They are evil people. They are not nice. Behind the wall, we all are one human being, and behind that wall there are no difference with me and you and any other Brits. Give the people back the money. They are just welfare recipients living off the taxpayers of the British people, and the British people are stupid supporting that nonsense monarchy. It is nothing. It's just a title. It means nothing. A title. I'm angry at them. Ha!
Hello, Ivy here. Hello, Ivy. Girl, the Duchess of Sussex won. Meet me at the Royal Sussex party. Erginelli's going to be there. All right, Ivy out. You know what? I have not come down from my high yet. As you know, all right, Judy Matasset, the first super sticker and the first member and a super sticker of 2024. Thank you so much. Oh boy, there's fireworks outside. I cannot believe these people got fireworks this time of year. I don't know if you guys can hear, but it sounds like cannons outside right now. But I looked out the window discreetly, but I looked out the window and I could see flashes everywhere. There is fireworks. That's the first time. I don't know that we ever had that. Happy New Year, Sunny Sun, rather. Happy New Year, Lydia Washington, Black Queen, Joy Amore, Mabel Jones, Audrey Teschner, Minxie Martin, Annie Bennett, Emilia Rodriguez, B10 Powell, Happy New Year, educate you too. Let me see, Khadijah Jacobs, Happy New Year. Judy Matasset, Lorna Williams, and of course, Dominica Anastasia Isabella Christensen. Happy New Year. April Jones, Antoinette Kennedy, Kathy G. Happy New Year. Wow, TB, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. YM Droid, Happy 2024. Why am I feeling so sentimental? I am feeling very, very sentimental. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm just feeling kind of sentimental right now. It's been such an amazing year. It's been a good year. Don't get me wrong. It has been a very, very good year. And we've had so many memorable moments with our faves, including, of course, the Beyonce concert and such. So, speaking of which, why don't I cue up the concert, right? May as well. Let me see here. May as well. Or, let me see. How do I have that listed? Nope. Get our Sussexes dancing. We want to see our Sussexes dancing. Do I or don't I? Of course I do.
And just casual.
I still can't believe she knows who I am. Beyonce just texted. Really met.
Shut up.
Just checking in.
Just checking in. Just casual.
I still can't believe she knows who I am. Beyonce just texted. Really met.
Shut up.
Just checking in.
Just checking in. Just casual.
I still can't believe she knows who I am. Beyonce.
Okay. I got it. Wait for it. Oh, I wish I could show that one, but that one is a copyright, so I cannot. Can I do this one? Yes.
Beyonce just texted. Really met.
Shut up.
Just checking in.
Just checking in. Just casual.
I still can't believe she knows who I am.
Oh, you remember that, Lisa? Harry with the stanky legs. Harry doing the stanky leg. Let me see if I can find one more with Meghan dancing. Oh man, I got a bunch of them. It's just kind of hard to see them. That's what it is. There's since I'm not on my other computer, all of the thumbnails are so small here, but that's okay. We're going to remedy that next week. We're going to remedy that this week rather. Going to fix that problem. Okay. Can I do that one?
Will never be royal.
Okay, that's the copyright. Yeah, I better leave that alone. I know that one's a copyright. I better leave that one alone. Okay. I hear cannons outside. Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We still have the mountain time. And then, so we got at least another 2 hours. We got the mountain time, and then we also have the Pacific time, and not Hawaii. So don't even think about it, because last time everybody was like, what about Hawaii? No Hawaii. We're not doing Hawaii tonight. Let me see here. Does that work? Okay. Can I do that one? No, I better not. Okay. I better not. Oh, I know. September. If I put September, then that'll make it easier for me to find it. Can you guys hear that? It is loud. They are carrying on outside. Oh, there's no sound for that one. Okay, let me just continue with my slides then. I still got some fun stuff here. So if you guys remember this one, you all should be very, very proud of this. YM Droid, did I miss that one? Thank you so much. Thank you for the super sticker. Happy New Year. If you recall, Harvest Home was asking for people to donate via the Amazon wish list. And if you remember, during one of the Royal Sussexes, we filled up that room. Do you guys remember that? We filled up the room. And I know that a lot of that came from you all when we were on that day. I know a lot of that stuff that you see there. And this was just one of the rooms. We filled it up. It says here, Harvest Home LA, we are abundantly grateful for the overwhelming response to the request for donations from our Amazon wish list. what was once a conference room in our Pico house is now overflowing with hundreds of donations of essentials from our wish list. We're especially grateful to the Sussex squad for giving in honor of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. In honor of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, we filled it up. Thank you all so much for responding. Yes, that was a great job. That is one of my favorite moments of 2023. Oh man, that was one of my favorite moments of 2023. There's a lot of noise over there. It's like daylight over here. Well, they just took a break from the fireworks here, but it was booming. Let's see. Beverly McCaskill says, Bear and mods and squatties, after 3 drinks, it is getting hard to stay awake. Stay safe, stay warm, stay hydrated, and a very happy new year. And we'll listen to the rest in the new year. Good night, all. Good night, Beverly McCaskill. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member, of course. And happy new year. Sweet dreams. Good night, Annie Bennett. Thank you for staying to say Happy New Year to us. And for those of you in the mountain time, we have not forgot about you. And of course, here's our Duchess during one of the outings. I forgot what this one was, but this is when the staff at the Archwell were putting together those bundles for the mothers at Harvest Home, I think it was. Lisa, Happy New Year, everyone. May you have a blessed 2024. Thank you so much for the super sticker and Happy New Year to you. And thank you so much for being here tonight and saying Happy New Year to the rest of us. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Oh, last year wasn't so good for everyone. Criticizing Harry and Meghan lost war veteran 2,500 pounds a month on YouTube. Good. Next. Next. And of course, we found out that there was a certain physical type that was necessary to play the role of the newly minted Princess of Wales. And they found her. Where they found her, how they found her, I don't know, but that is the young lady that will forever be associated with Wadey Katie. And of course, you guys know that these are 2 of my favorite photos of Wadey Katie. The one where she's hissing like a cat in the back of one of those black cabs. And the other one where she looks like she just flew over the cuckoo nest. I'm telling y'all, she looked like she just flew over the cuckoo's nest. If somebody came walking toward me with that look on their face, I'd be like, what? That would scare me to no end. That would scare me. I don't know why I'm thinking about that movie where the girl comes out of the TV or whatever. You know how the girl kind of crawls out of the TV screen. I don't know why I'm thinking about that. M. Covington, Happy New Year to you, and thank you for being a member of Royal Sussex. What is the name of that movie? Whatever it is, for some reason I'm thinking about that particular movie. But instead of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is, The Ring. Yes. Yes, she reminds me. Oh, thank you, Mackenzie Legs. She reminds me. Oh, Creative Life. The Ring. She reminds me of The Ring for some reason. A Poltergeist. That's another good one. You all are so mean. You all are so mean. Speaking of mean, Camilla was going to go and try to reenact the Marie Antoinette at the Palace of Versailles. Poor Charles couldn't get enough help enough people to volunteer for the Coronation. And how about a man who took a private charter all the way to Poland for say it with me, a pulled pork sandwich? He went all the way to Poland for a pulled pork sandwich. No explanation needed. We understand. Butero Bistro in Warsaw advertises itself as a queer space with comfort food, while its logo is made up of the colors of the rainbow. It opened in November last year and promotes itself as a LGBTQ plus friendly space with a neon rainbow colored sign. Where the boys are, that's where you'll find me. We understood. We understood. We support you. We understand. We got you, bruh. We understand. No need to explain. I mean, who hasn't flown 1,000 miles for a pulled pork sandwich? I ask you, who hasn't done that? And of course, 2023 was the year we discovered, thanks to Legs, that there was a striking likeness between one of the Winnie the Pooh characters and Charles III. I could see it. Can you? I could see it. The what do you call it? The resemblance is uncanny. It is. There's an uncanny resemblance. I wonder what that means, uncanny. But yeah, there is a resemblance, obviously. And as we mentioned earlier, there are quite a few characters, some of which are from Hanna-Barbera, that resemble some of the royal reporters. Like, for instance, that woman from Loose Women, Ingrid Seward, she reminds me of Deputy Dog. And of course, there's that hog-haired Pierce Morgan. As a matter of fact, let me see.
I just don't get it. I don't get any of it.
What do you mean? You don't get what?
I don't get why we're so obsessed with these humans that are exactly the same. Like, it could be us four sitting there. I just don't get it.
But are you talking about what you mean as royals, or as like Kim Kardashian? Because for me, they're becoming celebrities.
Well, yeah, to me, that's all they are.
The Queen
is their celebrity.
For me, is
I love
brilliant.
the Queen.
I love the Queen. No, duty, responsibility.
She's always
figurehead.
worked really hard,
But
hasn't
I would
she?
work hard if the whole country paid for me to have like 12 houses and work really hard.
They don't pay for all of the houses, but
just a few.
Oh, I got to get that off of there before I do that again. Oh boy. Okay. And that. All right. I love the Queen. What a kiss up. I love the Queen. And you guys, Fergie, no sooner than she gets out of trouble, than she gets herself back in trouble again. Why would you put a picture like this on the internet? Why would you post a photo like this on the internet? Haven't you been in enough trouble? Huh? Why would you do that? Why do I open up the interweb and there's Fergie lounged in back, then kicked off her sock, and got her feet stuck out like that? Why would you do that? Why? Actually, I'm just kidding. No, it's not. I did that myself. There you go. I'm just kidding. That's not real. I'm just kidding. That's just a parody. I saw the photo and I couldn't resist. Plus, if her financial advisor is around, that could be a problem. But as long as the financial advisor is not around, she's okay. But anyway, I'm just kidding. I could not resist. I had to do that. I'm just kidding, you guys. And listen, I like Fergie. Fergie's okay. I just saw that photo and I'm just like, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. Now, listen. A few years ago, actually, it was back in 2013. There was an article in the what do you call it? In the Daily Mail. Obese woman who founded nightclub for larger women has to leave after losing a mighty 17 stones. So Shadow Gray, 49, set up a club, Curvy nightclub for big girls in LA back in 2005. Used to eat 5,000 calories every day, then lost 12 stones in 1 year, dropping to 8 stones, and realized she could no longer be club figurehead. Now wants to help other people start their own club for big people. I will never stop feeling like a big girl. Well, that's all fine and dandy, but here is a cautionary note for you guys. When your cougar got high blood pressure, but she's still trying to look sexy. So if you're a cougar and you retain a lot of water, be very conscious of your selection of footwear because because you know what I'm saying, that might be a problem. So be careful of your selection of footwear because you don't want to get home and have that magic moment and then you have to take your shoe off and then all of a sudden they'd be like, you okay? Does that hurt? Oh, I know I'm so bad. Let me move on. Now, here's another one of my favorite moments from 2023. And that, of course, is the Reverend Al Sharpton, the Reverend Al Sharpton on Good Morning Britain. He was not having it. Al Sharpton on Good Morning Britain. That was one of my favorite moments of 2023. They were trying to gaslight and obfuscate, that word that I never understood, but they were trying to gaslight and obfuscate, and Al Sharpton was not having it. Of course, they had to ask him about Meghan Markle. I'm sure they had nothing but regrets after that. Let me see if I can find that one. Nope, that was 4 years ago. Nope. Let me see. I wonder if they took it down. Please tell me they didn't take that down. Let me see.
That was always treated differently.
Oh, okay, maybe this is it. Let me try this. I don't think it's long enough, but let me see.
That was always treated differently. Understood what Meghan was going through. It was somebody black working in the C-suites for the first time, and they treat you differently. Or someone walking down the street. And I think she became a symbol not of her own making. When you see the kind of mean-spirited article this guy wrote, for no reason, drag her through the streets and all. Yeah, fine, you can apologize, and many of us have said things not at that level that we could apologize for. But what makes you feel that you can say that in the first place?
Right.
And I think that in many ways they exposed what was already there, and then people tried to blame Meghan for they are being exposed. And I think that in many ways they exposed what was already there. And then people tried to blame Meghan for they are being exposed.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Reverend. He said it. He said it. They tried to blame her because they were exposed. And that's what Toni Morrison said about racism. Let me see here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's good. We got the main part of it, the meat of it. So thank you, Reverend Al. Oh, obfuscate means unmistakable. Thank you. Thank you. And of course, the yellow signs that seem to cause all kind of problems for Charles III, they seem to be everywhere. Every place you look. Here's a yellow sign. There's a yellow sign. More yellow signs. Charles III found himself drowning in those yellow placards. And oh my goodness, what day was the opening of Parliament? Let me see here. The opening of Parliament. Oh, not there. You know which one I'm looking for. My favorite one. I could not find it before I started. Opening of Parliament.
There are a few locations.
No. Okay. There we go. All I need is the date, sweetie. That's all I need is the date. November 7th. Okay. Let me find that and I will show you my favorite yellow placard. November 7th. November 7th. By the way, please make sure you hit that like button. Thank you for joining us on Royal Sussex tonight. It is such an honor to wish you a happy new year. To you, your family, your friends, and your friends that are family. Because remember, you can choose your friends, but you can't always choose your family. So, okay. Ah, there it is. Right there. Just what I was looking for. This is my favorite. Remember how they were on their way to the Parliament, and suddenly the camera was in the right place at the right time. It was in the right place at the right time. Let me see if I can find it again for you. Oh, there's yellow t-shirt. Oh, how did I not know that this was on November 7th as well? Okay, all things come to those who wait. So this is how I prepared you all for it. Ta-da! Not my king signs are abundant outside of the Palace of Westminster. And the money shot. The money shot. As a matter of fact, that money shot, you know what that deserves, right? It warrants a round of applause. Let's hear it for the money shot. Yes, that deserves a round of applause. Happy New Year, 1960. Let me see. I want to see them hurl eggs at sausages. Well, don't you want some toast or some waffles with that? I'm popping in just to say hi. Can't stay. Love you, Baron. Love you, family, Sussex family. May you all have the most glorious New Year's. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. Okay, so there's that. And of course, remember the original royal selfie. As many selfies as Kate and William are doing nowadays, it behooves me to remind everybody that when it comes to selfies, we all know that Meghan had the first royal selfie. Um, after this selfie, then all of a sudden they started complaining and whining and we don't do selfies. We don't do selfies. Well, this was at Cardiff Castle, and this was during that period when Harry was taking his future bride to all of the realms of the kingdom, and they loved him there. And anyway, it was a great day. And Meghan took a selfie with someone who knew her from the TIG. And another famous moment of 2023, remember that Imam thought it unwise to touch the hand of someone who was not, okay, I won't say it, but you know what I'm trying to say. Someone he didn't deem worthy. I'll just say it like that. He didn't believe that this person was worthy to touch his hand, and so he refused. And then what happened? They flooded social medias with pictures of Meghan shaking hands. And what was it, in Morocco, were they? With one of the holy leaders. So interesting. They refused to touch her. Ugh. Ugh. And of course, even though she was in cosplay costume, they still could not bear to make contact with her. So he just merely pat his hand on his chest in a very respectful way. No, thank you. Oh, you guys, let's do this while we're waiting for Mountain and Pacific time, because some people will be leaving soon. So I wanted to schedule this for kind of the middle. We're going to have a moment of silence for everyone in our lives who cannot be here. Anyone and everyone in our lives who could not be here to celebrate this holiday season. So in memory of all those ones who cannot be with us, we're going to send out our prayers and all of our positive thoughts and all of our memories to reflect upon. So let's do that now. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. And remember, living your best life, living a quality life, speaking the names of those that have come and gone, is the best way to remember, to reflect, to show gratitude for those memories. That is the best way, is to live your life to the fullest. Make every minute count. That is the way you honor the lost loves, the ones that cannot be here, those who have passed before us. That is how you show proper respect, is be your best you. So thank you so much, you guys. Okay. Remember I found this last year. I don't know where this came from, but I was going through the interweb and I found this, and everybody seemed to like this. So I thought I would share it with you again tonight. Oh no. The Congresswoman. Oh no, was she a Texas congressional district? District 30. Oh, so she was in the United States Congress. Eddie Bernice Johnson. I think I know who that is. Thank you for sharing that. Toni Morrison said, if there's a book that you want to read, but it hasn't been written yet, then you must write it. Remember that. If there's something that needs to be written and nobody else has written it yet, then you have to write it, which is why everybody who has read Spare has come away with a completely different point of view. Even those who know and love Harry learned a lot about him. And there's a book inside of everyone. So if there's something that hasn't been written, then you need to be the one to write it. Also, 2023, there was a different loss that was suffered. Somebody lost their Twitter account. Thanks to the Sussex Squad Detective Agency, it appears that, like so many of the royal reporters, Robert Jobson seems to have a burner account. And once, I'm going to tell you guys how they discover those burner accounts. Those burner accounts are discovered because sometimes they will answer another deranger or another royal reporter, and they forget which account they're on. So Robert Jobson got a little careless, and then all of a sudden, oh, and the other reason why he lost his account is because of what he said about Archie. If you guys remember, the Sussex Squad was all over him like a cheap suit for saying disparaging things about Archie. And, well, anyway, we shamed him out of his account.
Right in the book about when they try to force that Fab Four thing on us during the Queen's death, you know, that sort of fake walkabout when they're supposed to be together, that Kate said to another member of the royal family that it was one of the hardest things she ever had to do. Now, then immediately on Twitter you get all those Sussex troll idiots saying, well, you need to get out more if that's the hardest thing she ever done. You know, but, you know, the point of it is that it was a very difficult...
Oh, boy. I mean to tell you, he really gasped that one out, didn't he? Gasping and those Sussex Squad idiots. Yes, he deleted his account. He deleted his account. And why did he delete it? Because of those alleged Sussex Squad idiots. That's what he said, those Sussex Squad idiots. Well, anyway, now he has a private account, so we won't be hearing from him anymore. But yeah, he was like one day out of the blue when he was trying to help the royal family change the subject. He says, whatever happened to that investigation about the bullying. Remember that? Just out of the blue, he asked what happened to the investigation about bullying. Well, what happened to that diet that you were going to start New Year's Day? What happened to that? You tell us what happened to the New Year's Day diet, and we'll tell you what happened to that investigation. He's so mean. He's just cruel. You know, and Robert Jobson is a highly intelligent man. And the fact that he would allow himself to participate in the whole, briefing and whisper campaign and all the bullying from the tabloids, he's no better than the rest of them. He's no better than the rest of them. And like right here, you can see our King Charles III, the man and the monarch. That's that old kiss up book he wrote. And of course, you can see these tweets are protected. He had to go radio silent after that. And there he is. See how he's got his little chubby arms stuck out, talking about dangling Archie over the balcony at Buckingham Palace. And I mean to tell you, the Sussex Squad jumped on him. They were knee deep in that behind. You hear me? And right there at the bottom, you can see a couple of other people who said some things about the Sussexes that sounded kind of violent, like what's his name, Eamon Holmes talking about throwing Harry over the balcony, and Jeremy Kyle hit with backlash as he jokes Prince Harry should throw Meghan down a well. I mean, who says something so irresponsible like that? That's very irresponsible. And of course, just like so many other royal reporters with their burner accounts, I believe the burner account may have had a lady's name, the alleged burner account. I mean, we don't know for sure, but it has been alleged by the Sussex squad that he has, or them has, a burner account. Oh, this happened last year, 2023. Harry made his Silicon Valley appearance. You know, that is what they wear in Silicon Valley. Those startup companies, they wear the t-shirt with the blazer and the chinos or jeans. That is like the uniform of the Silicon Valley. So he was there for the uplift part of Better Up. And yellow t-shirt guy. I think I showed him already, but you can never get enough of yellow t-shirt guy. And what about date night? Remember date night? That happened 2023. They were at a Lakers game. I'm telling y'all, we were just spoiled. And what about the silk press seen around the world? Oh, I tell you, this silk press almost crashed the internet. Meghan's silk press almost crashed the internet. That was fun. That was fun. And poor Ron DeSantis, Mickey Mouse mopped the floor with him. Mickey Mouse is 100 years old and mopped the floor with Ron DeSantis. I mean, you could hear that mop just squeaking and sliding back and forth. And Ron DeSantis allowed a mouse to whip him. The tough guy, the former Navy guy, allowed a mouse to mop the floor with him with that interesting clause in the. Anyway, you don't hear him talking about Disney anymore, do you? He wasted all of that taxpayer money trying to win a pissing contest and lost big time. You let a mouse beat you? And also 2023 was the year of Harriet Tubman. How were we supposed to know that somewhere in Kate's roots there was actually the conductor of the Underground Railroad? How were we supposed to know that? Yep, Harriet Tubman. Yep, how could we know that? Harriet Tubman. Boy, we had fun with that one. Yep, a woman called Moses, Harriet Tubman. And this is my favorite image of Harriet Tubman. I did that one myself. A woman called Moses. And egg boy ready to leap out of anywhere and cover the new king with yolk, right? And then just for fun, even the Guardian participated in fun of Charles by making sure that they, showed that the yoke was on him. Get it? The yoke's on you. Oh man, the yoke's on you. Okay, let me see here. And you know what, guys? This started out as a great occasion, and then it was somewhat, well, I won't say ruined, but well, we know what happened, and I'm not going to get into all of that about it, but we know what happened. And I was upset about it, and I feel better now. But anyway, it happened. They tried to ruin everything for them, and it's behind us. And I'm sure that they learned a lot from that occasion. And I know a lot of people were like, oh, I hope they do this, I hope they do that. But if putting that behind them is the best thing, then I'm all for that, because why relive that ordeal if you don't have to? So I'm good. But yeah, it was a shame. They really, made problems. But okay. Oh yeah, B10 pal. We're older people, right? So we all have those things going on, from the years of people coming and going in our lives, and of course our loved ones that we lost. So it's always good to reflect. I don't try to shy away from it. I try to keep all of the loved ones a part of me every day. And I think that's the healthiest thing to do. But, to each their own. But that's what I believe, is to speak their name is to keep them alive, or to keep them with you anyway. But thank you. Let's see. Oh, and this, that lady right there, I forget her name, but you may remember her son had a illness and passed away, and Meghan was there to support her and support this community motherhood. I love those T-shirts. And anyway, yeah, her son passed away. I think he was like 9 years old or something like that. And how great it was for Meghan to reach out to her, and she posted about it on social media. And yeah, so that was something that I thought was very nice from the past year. And then there's this group of young people. I forgot what it was, but it was something about mental health, of course. Happy New Year, worldwide birthday celebration. And so long, Britain. So long, Britain. Okay. And of course, do you have any luggage to check in? And what happens? Prince Harry just hands them the hanger. Sir, do you have any luggage to check in? This. And somebody actually threw a cardboard cutout on Coronation Day. Somebody threw a cardboard cutout of Charles III in a urinal. Who does such a thing? That is blasphemous. Blasphemous. That is the head of the Church of England. How dare they? And remember the bike gate? Remember Mad Dogs, the Englishman? Remember the bike gate? How they had that fundraiser for those bikes after they made global news by trying to offer a bike to Harry and Meghan. And anyway, that story right there was kind of weird. I'm going to leave it alone. And of course, there was that time when they went to the Middle East for that wedding, and William was doing the most and being rude to Kate. Oh, and remember, what's his name? Got stuck. Remember how he just started staring? He froze. Mitch McConnell. Mitch the witch. Yeah, Mitch the witch McConnell. And of course, Byline Times finally took down the big dog. Thank you, Byline Times. And I figured out how to take that filter. I figured out how to undo the Photoshop. So as you can see here, they tried to Photoshop William, but I found some software that could undo the Photoshop. So on the left side, of course, William looks somewhat handsome, I think. But once you take away that artificial, adjustment behind the Photoshop, behind all the editing, that's William. That's the William. Yep. And of course, this from the tennis game, the tennis championship. That was one of my favorite moments. And this, of course, is my take on Gilligan's Island, but instead is Salt Island. Now sit right back and I hear the tale of three horrible people. Yes, there's Mrs. Bow, not Mrs. Howe, Mrs. Bow, because she reminds me of crap. And then, of course, instead of Marianne, it's what is it? Ford Escapian. And instead of Ginger, is Winger. Yeah, Winger. Winger, Escapian, and Mrs. Bowles. And Meghan's birthday outfit, that was a fashion moment. And of course, we learned of lost lashes. Oh, I'm almost through most of the slides now. And of course, Harry popping up at the, what was that place? Oh, the Heart of Invictus premiere. Yeah, that happened. And of course, one of my favorite singers of all time threw shade. That's right. Dolly Parton decided to throw some shade at Kate. Kate was trying to use her for, I guess, to raise her profile. And Dolly Parton, not only did she say no, then she went on radio and told everybody about it. I didn't have time. Maybe next time we'll have some tea or maybe something like that. But I didn't have time because I came over here to work because I work. And because I work and I came here to work, I didn't have time for tea because I work. I'm telling you, that was shade. That was shade. She made sure she told everybody, I work and I was here for work and I didn't have time for tea. And of course, our dear Doria got out. Yes, our Doria. Our Doria decided to go out and shake a tail feather. I'm so glad for that. Doria went to a party. No Meghan, no Harry, just Doria, and had a good time. So that was Doria's first outing that we know of, that was shared. That was the first one. So that was pretty cool. Let me see if I can find that. Oh, it's almost time for New Year's in the Mountain States. Yes. Yes. Okay, it's almost time for the countdown in the Mountain States. Who lives in the Mountain time zone? Texas is Central Time, right? Or is that Mountain? I never know. I never know. I don't know who's Mountain. Montana? Gosh, I don't know. Because, let me see, Las Vegas is Pacific Time, right? So I never know. Oh my goodness, they're still out there doing fireworks. Oh wow, that was a big one right there. Oh, I think I know what I'm gonna do okay. Yes, Stella Pardon is always on Twitter. That's true. And she definitely has no use for the royal family. And she herself has been attacked by the tabloid media. She gave an interview and they totally turned it around. And she has had it in for them ever since. Okay, you guys, it is almost time to say Happy New Year again. Thank you all for hanging out. There's still 1,000 of you here. Greatly appreciated. Let me get a video for the new year. Let me see here. What can I do for the new year? I want one of the ones with Meghan dancing, but I don't know where it is. Oh, Happy New Year, everybody in the Mountain States. Oh, I got to find something fast. Let me find something fast. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Oh, not that. Not that. Not that. Come on, come on, come on. Is it that one? No. Oh, ooh, oh. I got to find something. How come I'm not finding any of the Beyonce videos? I know I got them. Darn it. Anyway, let's do this one. Oh, no, not that. I got to do something special. Give me a second. Give me a second. Got to do something. Oh, I know. Something shady. Something shady. Okay, something shady for the new year. I'm all on it. I'm all over it. Let me see. Okay, I got it, you guys. Ready? Here goes. Duke and Duchess of Sussex. This is my own feelings being expressed the only way I know how. Okay, there you go. Now that's the only way I know how. All right. Oh, so it's New Year's in Arizona. Thank you so much. Happy New Year from my family in Arizona. Thank you, Judy Matassit. Let me see here. Oh, Texas is Central. Colorado is Mountain Time. Oh, Denver. Yes. Thank you. Happy New Year, Denver. Very cool. Thank you very much. I want to go to Denver. I've never been there before. Never been to Denver before. So remember, they did show the new coins that were minted for Charles III. And very unusual for this particular press, they decided to use his most outstanding feature, and that, of course, are the sausage fingers. Those are the first time that pork has ever been depicted on a coin. And of course, you'll notice that one of the coins actually, you can see how it shows his ear is anatomically correct, right? And so on. So that was pretty clever that they were able to do that. Now, usually you would take more notice of the ear, but like I said, Charles, his face is getting so big and puffy that his face is actually catching up to his ears, and so we don't even notice it anymore because his face is catching up to his ears. And not to be outdone, they did release a coin for Camilla. This is the first time that a coin for the Queen Consort had to seek the approval of the Westminster Kennel Club. So yes, this is the first time that the Westminster Kennel Club was involved in the creation of one of the coins. Edna Joseph, Happy New Year, Sussex Squad. May God continue to bless and protect the Sussexes and those of us who support them. Amen. Thank you so much for that. And thank you for being here for New Year's. Greatly, greatly appreciate it, as always. Okay, let me take some of this stuff off of here so that I can load some new things on. So we're going to be on for at least another 50 minutes. No, for another hour. I'll say an hour because we are waiting for the West Coast. And if you're just joining us, we do this every year. We stay on until we wish Happy New Year to everybody across all 4 of the time zones here in the lower 48. And that's a promise. Always. And of course, there was that moment at the, well, I just showed this yesterday. So, oh, what the heck? What the heck? I'll do it. No, I won't. I should have showed that yesterday. Oh, that was it for those slides. But I still got more, not to worry. Not to worry, but let me go back to this one, the thumbnail that we started off with, the Happy New Year thumbnail. Okay, so while we are waiting to do Mountain Time, one of my favorite things to do, and you all know what it is, I'm going to share it with you. Of course, if we were blues, if we were blues singers, or if we were a blues musician, we would all have some of those names that is associated with the blues, right? So I'm going to give you a chance to identify your name, and it is based on the first, middle, and last name. I'll show you in just a second here. Okay. So if you were a blues singer, use your first, middle and last name. And if you don't have a middle name, then use a nickname. Use a nickname for the middle name. So let's say if your initials are JAC, then you would be Fat Bones Hopkins. Yeah, Fat Bone Hopkins. That would be your blues name, Fat Bone Hopkins. I love this. So let me see. Yeah, Fat Bones Hopkins. So go ahead and share yours. Mine would be Buddy Money. Buddy Money Jefferson. Yeah. I would, Skinny Liver Jones. Hi, Skinny Liver Jones. I'm Buddy Money Jefferson. Jailhouse Legs Jefferson. Hey, Jailhouse. I don't know why this tickles me so bad. Helen Marmon is Brown Eyes Malone. Let me see here. Pretty Bones Brown. Thank you, Leslie F. Pretty Bones Brown. And Amelia Rodriguez is Texas Gumbo Jefferson. Oh, let me see. Big Liver Davis is Lady T. And Boney Ups Jenkins? Yeah, Boney Ups Jenkins. Is there Ups? Or is it Boney Lips? Ups. Let me see here. Who else do we have here? Come on, you guys. Come on with these names. Remember, if you don't have a middle name, just substitute. Pretty Liver Dupree. Okay, Pretty Liver Dupree. Oh, man. Skinny Boy Rivers. Okay. Skinny Boy Rivers. Let me see here. Yeah, Helen Marmon's. I like that. Brown Eyes Malone. Pickle Buddy Jackson. Bony Tooth Lee. Bony Tooth Lee. Hey, Bony Tooth. Bony Tooth Lee. That's funny. Let me see. We are victorious. Happy New Year 2024. Thank you, Karen Lovely. Pretty Bones Parker, Skinny Fingers McGee. Let me see. Where is that photo of Charles? Let me see if I can find that photo of Charles. Let me see. I wonder what they would call letter M. Remember the one from the Buckingham Palace? I wonder what they would call letter M. Big Shadow McGee? Yeah, Big Shadow McGee. That's what they would call letter M, Big Shadow McGee. Let me see. Oh, there he is. There he is. So let me see. Charles III, his name would be Sticky Bones. Let me see. Charles Philip. So Sticky Charles Philip. Let me see. Where's P? Skinny Back Windsor. Skinny Back Windsor. So let me see. Oh, Skinny Back Bailey. Yeah. Or let me see. Charles Philip Arthur George. Well, if we use the Arthur, then it would be Sticky Bones Bailey. Or if we use Mountbatten, since it's hyphenated, Sticky Bones Malone. No, that's not right. Sticky Bones Lee. So it'd be Sticky Bones Bailey or Sticky Bones Lee. There you go. So that would be Charles Blue's name. Bun-zun-zun-zun-zun. Bun-zun-zun-zun-zun. Okay, let me see what else we got here. Skinny Gumbo Lee. Hey, Skinny Gumbo. Bony Heart Brown. Pretty Bone Parker. Night Dominica Anastasia. That's a pretty name. And Blind Bones Davis. Okay, Blind Bones. No, I'm just kidding. Good night, Anastasia. Thank you for being here. Happy New Year, Connie Bomber. Hey, Connie Bomber, Happy New Year to you. Now the night is complete. Happy New Year, Connie Bomber. Let's see. Oh, we still got 45 minutes until Pacific time. So we are going to be on for at least another 45 minutes. And then we are going to wish Happy New Year to the people on the West Coast. And then we are done. And I'll be back on tomorrow or later today for the New Year's show, for the regular New Year's live. So I will be back later. And if you didn't get a chance to wish everyone Happy New Year on the live, then you can do it later today if you miss out on the live this time. Let me see if, where is she at there? Oh, my Duke and I was on earlier. Oh, she did a short. Speaking of which, let me see. Please make sure you subscribe if you have not subscribed, because Royal Sussex is just 27 subscribers away from 49,000. So 27 people can subscribe so that we'll be up to 49,000 subscribers. Won't that be cool? 49K? I mean, 100,000 would be better so I can get that play button, but 49K is okay. Yeah, 49K is okay, but I mean, it'll have to do. But it'll have to do. I'd still rather have 100,000, but because I want that play button. Yeah, it is. 49K is amazing. I mean, when I first started Royal Sussex, I had no idea where this channel was going, let alone where we would end up. But thank you, everyone, for participating in this experiment called Royal Sussex. Okay, so I am going to go. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back to September, because September was a magic time for the Sussexes. So let me start with September and work my way from there, right? Okay. Let me take that away. Let's see. And we'll review from September and go forward, because September was a magic time for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, as we all know. Let me see. So I go to the slides, and I need to go back to September. Okay, so the first day of September, let me do it like that. I'll do the first day. Okay. Then I'll go for the second day. Okay, so, oh yes, I forgot about that. Mohammed Fayed died. Oh, Heart of Invictus. This was this the rating for Heart of Invictus? Oh, congratulations, Sussex Squad, 40K for Centabale. Yes, we did have a fundraiser, didn't we? Connie Balmer, thank you so much for the super sticker. This is one of the first super stickers for one of the first for 2023. 4. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for being so supportive to Royal Sussex and all of these Sussex friendly spaces this year or last year. There we go. There's that. And what was this? Harry surprises fans. They talked about it. Okay. I think I used a sound bite for that. Oh, and Yulia Tyra Piaveska. That was, yes, this is when we first got to know her. And that was when she went to the White House. The warrior woman. And of course, these are some of those accomplishments of the Sussexes. And there's our Harry looking amazing. Executive producer, HRH, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, the me you can't see. And there's our queens. Oh, that must have been a short day. Okay, let me go on to the next slide then. All right, so, okay. Oh, so was that the second of, oh yeah, that must have been the second when all of those pictures started coming out. Yes, all of a sudden, I was about to go on, and next thing you know, the internet was flooded with those photos. Okay, who cares? It's always the unhappiest ones who continually need to try and deny other people's joy and positivity. I don't even know what that was about. Oh, I know what it was. That was when the Daily Mail was trying to say that Harry wasn't having a good time. That was like one of the biggest lies ever told. That was one of the biggest lies ever told. And they still kept on with that lie. They continued that lie, even though it wasn't long before the photos started coming out and then videos. Thanks to that young man with those videos, that really made a big difference. Most Googled Black women on in 2022 per search. I don't know why I did that one. There we go. The Renaissance tour. Yes, I believe Harry, Meghan, and Doria. Sad and sadder. Oh, the shade. Remember this? Somebody was not ready for their close-up Mr. DeMille. Gracie and Fawabi, thank you so much. Happy New Year to you. Thank you so much for being here. Somebody was not ready for their close-up. Remember that? It almost looks like The Big Liar, doesn't it? It almost looks like that big liar, Camilla Tominey, the one who is totally obsessed with Meghan. The big liar, Camilla Tominey, looks just like her. You know, that's a sad day when you look just like Camilla Tominey. That's a sad day. Yeah, Harry is like all the other husbands. Now, before we saw all the videos and everything, people were defending Harry by saying, well, he's just like the rest of the husbands. So they show other people at the same concert, other men kind of standing there like a statue. They were just waiting until they got to the songs that they know. And this is when Elon Musk first purchased Twitter, and he took to it like a wrecking ball. I bought this before we knew Elon was crazy. I love that. Oh, this is from the Dusseldorf. Okay, you guys. I hope you don't mind if I'm going through these. I'm having fun. Grace, dignity, and pride. Thank you, Doria, for passing the torch to your amazing daughter. Yes, thank you, Doria. Oh, how sweet. How sweet and lovely. Love Mama Doria. Gotta love Mama Doria. Mama Doria's all right. Okay. This is like one of my favorite photos. I love that. Magan, what is it? Magan Gaza. Thank you. Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you for being here. Oh, Mama Doria. That's our Mama Doria. Okay, and on to this one. I'm going through September, the magic month of September. So this was the 3rd of September. A day I'll always remember. Prince Harry is a real man, accomplished, selfless, heartfelt, brave, yet sacrifices the world to protect his family. Yes, he escaped injury, and that's all right. Now I'm sure I speak for all veterans when I say, most sincerely, he's never going to you. So stop flirting, just stop. And I think they're speaking to that royal reporter that you see listed. I didn't see that coming. I forgot about this one. I didn't see that coming, but yeah, that's what Malcolm Nance said. I didn't know Malcolm Nance talks like that. Woo! Malcolm Nance. Did you all know Malcolm Nance talk like that? I mean, yes, he's a soldier, but he's never going to be with you, so give it up. Just stop it. Oh, here we go. Melissa Murray was at that concert, Beyonce concert. Meghan's Renaissance look. Duchess of Sussex pays homage to Beyonce stage outfit in a, okay, of course they said that. And 1 year after the Queen's death, the royals are in a rut, and Meghan went to a concert. Public support can't be taken for granted, writes the royal historian Ed Owens. The king urgently needs to modernize the firm. This is how he should do it. Yes, quit. Do like the other lady did, quit. War of Ages. And again, you can see the younger folks have no use for the royal family. Oh, God, there goes that Trevor Phillips, and even worse, there goes that Andrew Morton. He made me very upset. I'm so sick of him. You hear me? Sick! Anyway, I'm going to skip them. I don't like them. Uncle Ben Rice, man. Let me see. Dominique Samuel's Clash of Royals was about culture, not color. Oh, remember this? This is where that girl used her name and likeness for an article written by a white person. Yeah, that was a scandal last year. Even Nana Akua has been allegedly doing that. Nana and her Lola Falana wig. Patricia Marcel, thank you so much for the super sticker. And thank you for being a member of Royal Sussex. Baron, I wish you and all in the Sussex squad community and fans of the Sussex family God's bountiful blessing, good health, safety, and a prosperous new year. Thanks for taking the community through the highs, lows, and laughter of 2023. Oh, thank you so much for being here. And thank you for supporting Royal Sussex. I am so glad to do it. And as I have said on many occasions, thank you all for trusting me to do this work. That really means a lot to me. If I didn't have the trust and confidence of the Sussex squad, this would not be possible. And I never take the Sussex squad for granted, ever. So thank you so much for that. Okay, Happy New Year. If I was Nana, I would never roll my eyes. You know that? If I was Nana, I wouldn't smirk and roll my eyes. I would try to be kind and engaging. I would smile, of course, but I would not smirk and roll my eyes. I'm just saying it doesn't pay to do that. Who is Doria Ragland? She is as she celebrates her 67th birthday. We look back at how Caroline Graham reported on Meghan's laid-back mother. Oh God, Carolyn Graham, that daughter of Dixie. Oh yeah, Carolyn Graham did do an article on the 2nd of September. God help us. Yes, there's Carolyn Graham, the daughter of Dixie. That's the one who climbed up on top of Mount St. Thomas Markle to get that letter. She had to climb up on the mountaintop, I tell you. I declare she climbed up on Mount St. Thomas Markle. I declare to get that letter. So talk about taking one for the team, right? She literally climbed and I'm sure she had on the proper gear so that she could traverse that vicious bowl of jello, that mounting of quivering flesh. I'm sure she used every precaution necessary to climb up and on top of that mountain to retrieve that letter. We are still talking about Thomas Markle, right? She crawled up that mountain and she dug her heels in and and I'm sure that mountain let out the grossest belch followed by a huge fart. But yeah, somebody had to do it. Well, I wish I was a Dixie. Look away, climb away. I wish I was a Dixie. Climb away, climb away, climb away, climb away. I wish I was a Dixie. How long have I been on? I'm starting to get weird. 3 hours. Yeah, I'm starting to get weird. I wish I was a Dixie. Climb away. I'm starting to get weird. It's been 3 hours. I don't know what it is about that third hour that I started getting weird. But yeah, somebody climbed up Mount St. Thomas Markle to get that letter. Anyway, that's the letter that Meghan had to sue the Daily Mail for copyright infringement. Anyway, happy 67th birthday, Doria. We love you. We love you, Doria. Okay. Well, I'm still going through September, so if you guys are hanging out, that's what we're doing, because September was a magical month for the Sussexes, and I am going to go through every day of September until after we do our last countdown. So stick around. It's going to be interesting to look back at some of those magic moments. And Happy New Year to those of you that just joined us. Okay, Worlds Apart. Oh, there's the young man right there. That's the one that posted those videos. Matt, that's his name, Matt. If it wasn't for Matt, we wouldn't know any different. Yes, of course I'm fine. I am fine. I can hang with these hours. I do it all the time. If y'all don't back the something off Matt over some, oh yeah, Royal Suitor was hot about that. But Royal Suitor said what needed to be said because people were tripping about those videos. And this was what I have been saying so many times. There's a lot of squatties that attack without really considering, things. And I understand the love and concern, but that canceled the narrative that the Daily Mail had tried to use about Harry being sad and everything and uninterested in a Beyonce concert. That canceled that entire narrative. So I appreciate a man with transferable skills on royal engagements. The handhold switch was so hairy, could shake some Lord Lieutenant's hand without letting go of Meghan. At the Beyonce concert, it's to grab. Oh, that's when Harry grabbed that drink. To grab his drink, the venue has changed, but his grip hasn't. That's right. Team PDA. Team PDA. Hey, Daniel Medical, Happy New Year. Shells Bells, thank you for being here. Anyway, that's Matt. He was the young man who recorded those videos. Thank God for him. And there's Matt. He had to defend himself because he was attacked again because somebody found out that he knew what's her name, that Schofield girl. He knew her from like 6 years ago at some red carpet thing, and they were friends on social media, but he hadn't been in the same space with her in years. Anyway, I won't go over the whole thing again, but Matt did the world a huge favor. He did the Sussexes a favor. And this spawn of Tammy Faye Baker has nothing to do with him. And he would not, he told them they didn't have a right to use his videos. So, and there she is. I'm going to tell you something you do not want to hear. In the States, the conversation is Harry and Meghan needs to apologize. This is what she was saying about the Sussexes. And they need to move back to the UK, said LA-based royal expert Kinsey Schofield, a.k.a. the daughter, the spawn, or the seed of Tammy Faye Baker. So there you go. Mega night. Meghan Markle and Harry at Beyonce Renaissance tour in LA with Doria, but Harry looks glum after Netflix flop, right? And then here you have Angela Levin. Prince Harry, he looks like a sulking toddler at the Beyonce concert, and giddy schoolboy watching a messy. How Charles says, okay, who cares about that? Okay, on. Let me see. King Leo over Queen B any day. So, yeah, they were trying to say he had fun at the whatever thing, at the rugby or soccer or whatever. And he didn't have, and they kept this lie going. They still have not admitted that Harry had a good time, but they shared Beyonce videos, the Daily Mail. Harry's talking with Will Ferrell. Oh, yes. I had forgot about this, but Harry was there before the Beyonce concert, remember? And we kind of got these photos a little later. Royal couple appearance in France will clash with the start of the Duke of Sussex's Invictus game, which is why nobody remembers it. Next. You know what? One of the squatties sent me this. You know what knob is in German? This is a German word for knob. everybody can use it if he or she wants to, which of course I did. Uh, I couldn't wait to use it on Royal Sussex. No, but you know what they mean. You know how they say, just like a doorknob, everybody gets a turn? That's our Willie. That's our Willie. Oh, he's very limber, isn't he? He's a very limber. And look at there. They beat his butt out there. You could this is why he has that scar over his eye. This is why he has that scar. People cannot stand William. And rather than confront him directly, you can see right there somebody's trying to kick him with a spiked shoe. Somebody else is trying to kick him in the knee. This is how much people look at how they treat the future king. Look at how they treat him. He can't duck fast enough to get away from those blows. Look at that little girl. Look at her. Look at that little girl. She just ducking and dodging. Little what do you call it? Little Girl Scout. Yeah, there you go. Look at how Harry makes it look cool, and William is just wrong on so many levels. Harry looks cool. So there's it is. Loser, winner. Enough said. But not to be outdone, there's William and Kate still trying to be relevant. Yo, from the palace, we down with black people. We aren't racist, honest. We not racist, honest. Yo, black people. Yo, we down with the black people. We not racist, honest. We are very much not a racist family. Oh, Lord, that is too funny. Okay. Okay, that again, the Ghost Rider. Oh, yes. Oh, I forgot about that's nothing. Okay, Delta is a key area for the planet. Harry, of course, got some kind of what do you call it? Promotion with African parks. Oh, isn't this cute? This is just one of them photos I had to share just for the fun of it. Portrait of a young girl as she sits in a homemade goat cart in Harlem. I'm sorry, on Harlem sidewalk, New York in 1947. How cute. How adorable. God, she's got to be about 80 now, right? How adorable. Oh, she would be like, what, 80 something? Adorable. Winston Duke officially became a Rwanda citizen. He sure did. I wonder how many blondes there are in Rwanda. Huh. I've never seen a blonde Rwandan before, but I guess there's a first time for everything. And of course, this is when we found out that, oh, okay, the guy from the show you're watching on that app, because that girl married a prince. Oh, yeah, remember that? He tweeted, the guy from that show you're watching on that app, because that girl married a prince. Very cryptic. Oh, yeah, this is when he defended Meghan from when they were, what do you call it? You know what I mean? From when they, when people were attacking her while she was pregnant. Remember how the media was so cruel? And Patrick J. Adams wrote that tweet. Actually, it was a series of tweets where he was defending Meghan.
Defending Meghan. A collection of tweets from Patrick J. Adams. Meghan Markle and I spent the better part of a decade working together on Suits. From day one, she was an enthusiastic, kind, cooperative, giving, joyful, and supportive member of our television family. She remained that person and continued as fame, prestige, and power accrued. She has always been a powerful woman with a deep sense of morality and a fierce work ethic, and has never been afraid to speak up, be heard, and defend herself and those she holds dear. Like the rest of the world, I have watched her navigate the last few years in astonishment. She fell in love, moved to a new country, became a household name across the entire globe, and began the difficult work of trying to find her place in a family dynamic that can at best be described as complicated, and at worst seemingly archaic and toxic. It sickened me to read the endless racist, slanderous, clickbaiting vitriol spewed in her direction from all manner of media across the UK and the world, but I also knew that Meghan was stronger than people realized or understood, and they would regret underestimating her. And then they welcomed Archie. And on any sort of decent planet, that would be a time to stop sharpening the knives and let these two people enjoy the magical early months and years of starting a family. But we don't live on that planet, and instead the hunt continued. It's obscene that the royal family, whose newest member is currently growing inside of her, is promoting and amplifying accusations of bullying against a woman who herself was basically forced to flee the UK in order to protect her family and her own mental health. In my opinion, this newest chapter and its timing is just another stunning example of the shamelessness of an institution that has outlived its relevance, is way overdrawn on credibility, and apparently bankrupt of decency. Find someone else to admonish, berate, and torment. My friend Meghan is way out of your league.
Well said, Patrick J. Adams. Well said. Okay, where was I? Oh, there we go. So that, of course, was the tweets from Patrick J. Adams, where he kind of did like, what's his name? The Earl Spencer. He kind of did like the Earl Spencer. He had to dress that family down. Sometimes they get a little bit too big for the britches. So he gave them a tongue lashing, as it were. Oh, you like my Dixie song? I wish I was a Dixie. Look away, look away. Speaking of a Dixie, check out that Dixie. Exactly what the hell is in the water down there in Arkansas? I can't tell you which one is Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders. I can't tell you. Well, anyway. Doesn't it look like somebody swapped body parts? Doesn't it? It looked like somebody swapped body parts. It looks like the governor of Arkansas and that guy in the middle swapped body parts. I mean, they look like a Frankenstein experiment, don't they? Is the governor's office on top of a nuclear power plant? Oh, well, I wouldn't eat the trout out them rivers. There is something in the water, y'all. There is something in the water. I declare there is something in that water. Happy New Year, Patty Askew. Do not adjust the screen. That is not your electronic device. That is the governor of Arkansas. And I guess two other state of, oh, that's her father there on the left side. And that is a rather ambiguously humanoid in the middle. I don't know what that is in the middle, but welcome to Arkansas. Yeehaw. Oh, well, you don't see that around these parts that often, do you? I think Whitley said it best in, what is it, A Different World? Or what is the name of that show? Was it A Different World? I think Whitley said it best when she said, "Dear God, still waters run deep." That was my favorite line. Dear God, still waters run deep. Congratulations and good luck to Sarah Huckabee Sanders, who obviously is related to Jeff Threen from the Beverly Hillbillies. The Beverly Hillbillies. America deserves better celebrities than Harry and Meghan. Well, we certainly don't want Will and Kate. I can assure you of that. Remember when William wouldn't go to that soccer thing? And then he had that little creepy video with his daughter. And then here on the right is that was when they did that. I don't care what they did. Let me continue. Oh, and that was when they had the BAFTA awards and nobody applauded when they came in. They all stood there like statues. I love her, but is this her first time clapping? Kate and Wills are greatly mocked online for their awkward appearance at Boston Celtic game. When aren't they awkward? Royal Pose, are you ashamed Prince William was booed by crowds? No, I'm happy. Okay, so let's get out of here. I forgot what this was about. There's Charles with that cherry lipstick or cherry lip gloss. Charles and his cherry lip gloss. Oh, we got 10 minutes until New Year's on the West Coast. 10 minutes to New Year's on the West Coast. Okay, shall I continue with September? Obviously, we won't get to all of September, but I thank you for the almost 1,000 people that are still here as we reminisce about 2023. September was such a magical time for the Sussexes, Sussex September, as we call it, that I don't mind looking back at it, and I hope you don't either, but I love it. Okay, let me get rid of that. And that can go. Okay, there we go. The Well Child. Harry went to Well Child this year, right? Oh, last year, rather. And of course, there was Invictus and Heart. Yes, so this is what we were waiting for in September. Okay. Biden sent a delegation to the Invictus Games. One day to go for the Invictus Games. So yeah, Harry was in the UK, and then he went over to the Invictus, and Meghan joined him. Oh, that was that speech Harry gave at the Well Child. Just like his mom. Love him. Oh, I love that kid. That's Henry right there on the right side. Remember Henry? How's Archie and Lily? Remember him? I love that kid. I'm not going to play the video. I just played it the other day, but I love him. Somebody was wrong for this, wasn't they? Somebody was wrong for this. See how the Queen looks afraid to shake Liz Truss' hand? Whoever did this is going to hell. Fatback Parker? Hey, Fatback Parker. So that's your blues name, Fatback Parker. I love it. Britain on Monday. Britain on Thursday. That sounds about right. That's about right. Oh, I had so much fun with Liz Truss, didn't I? Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize y'all's neighborhood. It was so funny when Liz Truss was wearing black when she went to go and see Charles after the Queen died. Somebody had put the lyrics of Thriller next to her picture. Remember Vincent Price did that little thing, that little speech in Thriller. He read that darkness falls across the land. That is so funny that somebody would look at Liz Truss and the lyrics of Thriller come to mind. Oh man. Let's see. Scovey set sights on Prince William and new book. Well, what do you guys think? Now, this was the prediction in September of 2023. They were saying that Omid was going after William. Yeah, I guess he did. Inside the royal family and the monarchy's fight for survival. So yeah, August 1st is when they first mentioned that Endgame was coming. Came and went, but not one royal engagement acknowledged, given that it's a month for celebrating and learning about. He's talking about Black History Month in the UK. Okay. Thank you, Brother Omid. Oh, it's 8 minutes to midnight. Thank you, because you know I wasn't paying attention. Thank you, Antoinette. Jason Knopf, Williams' former head communication and current Earthshot board member, claims he was asked to provide evidence by Duchess of Sussex in male legal case. Meghan legal team quite rightly point out that he was not asked anything of the sort. Omid wasn't playing, was he? Tomorrow, if tomorrow is Prince William's Super Bowl moment, then what? Then here's what I have. Wait, Omid is brutal. If tomorrow is Prince William's Super Bowl, then here's your halftime show. Omid is brutal. He has a rather wry sense of humor, I would say. So for the halftime show, Netflix has released a first look at the Sussex's docuseries, Harry and Meghan, out December 8th. 6 episodes will, of course, this was of 2022, but right. Okay. Wait a minute. What September is this I'm looking at? Yeah, it is 2022. Oh, yeah, the green screen dress. It sure is. Or is it green scream? Kiss means war. Girl, you don't want none of this. You don't want none of this. Oh, there's that troll right there. I spent a year and a quarter with him, and so I know him very well. Now, Omid Scobie told the truth about her. She tried to pretend like she really knew Harry. Anyway, I'm not going to go into the whole thing, but it says right here, I'll share what Kensington Palace officials told me at the time. Through Newsweek, Angela Levin was given access to official engagements to chat with Harry for a 2017 cover. Then, without permission, she turned that material into a book. Harry was crushed and his team was furious. So she took advantage of the little access that she had. Let me see. It was terrifying to have my brother scream and shout at me and my father say things that just simply weren't true. My grandmother quietly sits there and sort of takes it all in. Prince Harry on the January 2020 Sandringham Summit. That was an excerpt from his book. Stop funding hate speech. Sure. So here we go. Prince Harry, Leonardo DiCaprio team up for fight Imminent threat to beloved region of Africa. Okay, that was about the African parks. Okay, you guys, we got 2 minutes till midnight. 2 minutes. Oh, there we go. There we go. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Cool. Okay, so we are going to do this countdown, you guys, and then I am going to bid you all a fond farewell and happy New Year to everybody on the West Coast. Of course, we're not going to be here for Hawaii, but wow, 3.5 hours. It doesn't really seem that long. And just think, I have been talking nonstop for 3.5 hours. Well, except for the videos I showed. What in the world have I been talking about? I don't know. Okay, here comes the countdown. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I said, Happy New Year. I guess we'll do Ivy for the last one. Hello, Ivy here. Okay. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, Ivy here. Hello, Ivy. Girl, the Duchess of Sussex won. Meet me at the Royal Sussex party. Nelly's gonna be there. All right, Ivy out. You know what? I have not come down from my high yet. As you know, all right. Happy New Year, everyone. Love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I saw someone ask for Trenchtown. That is on the other computer, unfortunately. But Tuesday, I am going to get the other computer repaired, hopefully, so we can have access to the other videos that we love so much. So anyway, Happy New Year to you all. Thank you so much for making this such a successful Sussex-friendly space. Could not have done it without each and every one of you. And to you hate watchers that have somehow subscribed for whatever reason, I appreciate you too. Please come out of the darkness and come back into the light. Harry and Meghan are genuinely good people. And there's no room for your hate and misinformation on Royal Sussex. And it won't be tolerated. But seriously, be on the right side of history. Harry and Meghan are changing the world for the better, not for the worse, not out of greed, not out of selfishness. They're not attention seeking. They are two people that love each other, and they have two real beautiful children with red hair and a huge home in Montecito that they deserve, with all the security and orange blossoms and a tea house and everything else that a aristocratic prince and princess deserve. They are royal, and they are going to do great things. They have the best parents, and we love and support them. So I hope that you hate watchers, hate listeners, will find in your heart the real meaning of what Harry and Meghan are about. So thank you. And please like or dislike the video on your way out. Thank you, moderators, as always, for keeping the safest of spaces for these Sussex-friendly people. Also, thank you for all of the continuous support, whether you have donated, whether you all have memberships, whether you comment, like, share. Also, thank you for donating to the various charities that the Sussex Squad community has supported. Thank you for liking and sharing and subscribing to all the other Sussex-friendly spaces. You know, it just makes sense to support all the other channels. And people ask me, why do you do that? Why do you do that? People ask me that sometime. The truth is to everybody's advantage. When you have a Montgomery Ward, a J.C. Penney's, and a Sears Roebuck's in the same mall or on the same street, by having other options available, it actually helps everybody. It's like they say, a high tide lifts every boat. And that's what it's about. A high tide will lift every boat. So it just makes sense. It makes sense for them, makes sense for me, makes sense for the community, and is beneficial to Harry and Meghan. And if you want a channel, start a channel. You don't need to know everything. You don't just need to have your heart in the right place. You need an electronic device. If you have a cell phone, then you have a platform. But remember, the Sussex Squad Detective Agency, we're watching you. And if we find out that you're crooked, we are going to throw you so much shade, you won't know what happened to you. So, but if your heart's in the right place, we will support you. It's just that simple. So consider it. We need more voices. We need more honest voices full of integrity. But yeah, so thank you, everyone. Going to take a look at some of your comments here. Okay, Happy New Year, West Coast. Thank you for saying that, Connie Balmer. Connie Balmer! And let's see. Oh, Helen, thank you for being here. Patty Askew, Lydia Washington, Leslie F. Happy New Year's, West Coast. Cookies and cream. Let's see. Good night, Daniel Medical. Kathy G. Rose. Rositas. Let's see. Black Queen, B10 Pow, Angela Simmons, Mackenzie. Happy New Year to you. Okay. Yes, right. Always priceless advice. It's 2:03 a.m. Right. Well, 2:06 now, right? Okay. Must go to bed. Night, Baron. Beautiful squatties. You know what? I'm actually wide awake while I was listening to Patrick J. Adams. I had went and made some coffee. But yeah, so I'm going to stay up for a little while and take care of a little business. And then I'm probably going to be up for another few hours, to be honest with you. I'll probably be up for another few hours. And I'm going to look through some messages I got for the new year, reply to some messages and such. Yeah, I'll do that. And Amelia Rodriguez, Happy New Year. Lady T. Let's see. I said B10 Pow. Happy New Year again. Anyway, cookies and cream. Kathy G. V. Thomas. Antoinette Kennedy. I love that name, Antoinette. That's beautiful. Let's see. Reba Henderson. Rachel Sun. Elaine Parker. You're still here? Very cool. Thanks for coming back, Elaine Parker. Gwendolyn, or is it Gwendoline? Gwendoline Lindsay, Creative Life. L.S. Lee, thank you for being here. Okay. Sabrina Dixon, thank you very much, and Happy New Year to you. Happiest of New Years. Okay, Minxie Martin, Happy New Year. Okay, I think I'm repeating myself now, right? Let me see, Sharon Jones. Okay. Rachel's son. Yes, I am repeating. The wish list. You know what? Speaking of wish list, I am using listen. I am using, was that Lisa that bought the cup for me? I am using my 40-ounce cup. Now listen to this. I put ice in this cup probably 12 hours ago. I'm thinking, let me see, what time is it? Yeah, it had to be at least 12 hours ago. You hear that? And the ice is still there. So this thing is amazing. It is the simple, what is this? Simple something. Anyway, it's the cup that Meghan has. Simple modern cup. And it's the same one that Meghan has on the video with the Clever Blend. And I love this thing. This is like the nicest thing. So thank you. I think it was Lisa, right? Thank you, Lisa, for the I'm going to call it the Meghan Markle cup, but thank you so much for that. I love it. 40 ounces. So if you are trying to drink more water every day, this will definitely help keep you hydrated. Chef Sandy Love, Happy New Year. Okay. Okay. Yes, I will sing it. Old Anxiety or whatever. Is that Old English? I don't know what those lyrics are. Let me see here. I'll find it. Oh yeah, I want the lyrics. Okay, the lyrics. How hard is it to find just the lyrics? And you know, the lyrics are different depending on where you are. So here's the Burns version with Morgan manuscript. And then there's one that's a Scott words translated. But should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind, should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. And you know, there's actually more words, but I'm not going to do those. But because that English is a tongue tie right there. We too have run about the hills and pulled the daisies fine, but we've wandered many a weary foot since old lang syne. We too have paddled in the brook from morning sun till dinner time, but sea between us broad have roared since old lang syne. And there a hand, my trusty friend, and give us a hand, O Tyne, and we take right goodwill draft for old lang syne. And surely you'll buy your pint cup, and surely I'll buy mine, and we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. Oh, that's beautiful, actually. I like that. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. How sweet. Oh, Oh, thank you, Kathy G. Thank you for. Oh, and you too. Oh, that was you as well. Oh, wow. Antoinette Kennedy, good night. Wishing you a happy, healthy, prosperous year. Thank you, Antoinette Kennedy. Same to you. Wow. Oh, you know what? Since I'm here, why don't I do this? Thank you, H. Knight, Alita Portress. Let me see here. Black Queen, Rositas, Joy Amore, Yulibi, V. Bram, Elaine Parker, Joan Garcia, B. Martin, Joan Garcia, Nissagate, Rick, V. Bram, Colita Simone, Golfing Mom. Let me see here. Maureen, Nubian Queen, YM Droid, B. Martim, Legs, B. Martim, Annie Bennett. Let me see. Andre Teschner, I'm sorry. And what am I saying? Audrey Teschner. Educate You Too. Phyllis Johnson, Legs, Judy Matasid, YM Droid, Lisa, Etna, Joseph, Connie Balmer, and Patricio Marcel. Oh, that was the last one. Oh, well, and I should say, too, thank you, Jerry White, who's unable to do things on screen, so she usually sends it directly to me. So thank you, Jerry White, for the continued support to Royal Sussex as well. I have to remember to do that more often. I'm sorry, I always forget when I get to this part, but thank you. Not everybody is able to do things electronically, so greatly appreciated the extra effort. Okay. Cookies and cream. Valerie, Happy New Year. Reba Henderson. All right. Okay, so we're good, you guys? We are good, right? Well, I hope everyone is in good cheer. I know this can be a very emotional time of the year because, we think a lot of the past. But remember, live your best life, and that's the best way to honor those who you have loved, that have gone before you, that have preceded us, as they say. Live your best life, and that is the best way to honor those that cannot be here. Let me see. Oh, Kathy G, that's beautiful. Wish you have 365 days of never-ending joy in 2024. Oh. All right, so we've already had our queens. We are going to have to, I guess, Ginger Avenger. Or would you guys prefer Once Upon a Time? I'm going to say Once Upon a Time because I like that one. I love Once Upon a Time. It always puts me in a good mood. Good night, Baron and Squad family. Okay, good night. Good night. Thank you so much, Lydia Washington. And that will be our last word is what Lydia just said. And then I am going to go with Once Upon a Time, and I will talk to you all later today. Once Upon a Time.